for South African, you can kiss my ass. My hair black, my dick big, I don't need a tan. Hey, fuck your likes and the fleshy lights, I'ma fix my fan. Got a silence out on my pistol, I'm harsh poppy with no Instagram. Hey, listen man, 2 me that's fading off and then kick us off. Niggas speak as fuck, I can take your bitch out with no haircut.
Say wait, hold up, ain't I got to, I'm fed up. Wait, hold up, because like you the 17, let me show off. Wait, hold up, you want any investment that I know of. So, shut up before I'm gonna throw a hit on your makeup. Man, I know you teacher, man, Nico, man, I know teacher. Come back, I'm just so good, pass my bully for a kid, I got you. Wait, hold up, make you know to the fuck up. Wait, hold up, go ahead, oh yeah, hold up. Wait, hold up, go ahead. I said hold up, wait, hold up, go ahead, oh yeah, hold up. I'm in the building tonight. Greetings to the world and from the world to the universe. It is I, Mr. H. Notorious the Sound. One time. Love selector, give me money. Feel motivated, we making money. Judge, I bless my soul when it comes to enemy. Let them know, say, man from the overseas. One, it is too strong. This is the team song. We all the team strong. Must go down to Kingston. Like hold up one time. Hold up one time. I roll up the team 2 times. Roll up the team 2 times. Wow.
Hold the fuck up, y'all niggas talking a lot. Nobody taking my spot. Niggas been hating on me cause I been killing this since I came in the game. So they curse on my name, but it won't do the same to my face. You bitch ass niggas, man, get on my dick. Talking about your money, but you ain't got shit. Shout out to all of the fellas that's trying to get it without hating on other niggas. Shout out to Street Saint G Bulla. Shout out to Sage Titanium. We brought you the bag, Hennessy and wheat. Then I saw my wrist vibrating. We killing the shit. Look, I don't see no competition. Like, why you compare me to all of these lame ass rappers? I body rapper on a rapper track. I'm making niggas get a heart attack. I'm on a whole nother level. Fuck with them bozos if you like to settle for basic shit. I'm top 5 and I ain't 5 and I ain't 4 and I ain't 3 and I ain't 2, but you know what it is.
Wait, hold up, make you know to the fuck up. Wait, hold up, go ahead, oh yeah, hold up. Wait, hold up, go ahead. I said hold up, wait, hold up, go ahead, oh yeah, hold up. Who don't blow me cannot lie. Drop your own if I not try. SP in the place walking, then all they see we then don't hide. You know me, we knock die. Stars bringing the street war. Boss shots, let the heat roll. Rush flow in the red street. Mad fellas with a bread scheme. I come from the street, you can cover the street. Crack blocks and whisper, that's where me and my niggas chill. Don't fuck, you might get shot. Niger boys, we get hot blood. As the shook la money, we need so shut up and listen. Hold up, go ahead. I better not get joy. Hold up, go ahead. Make you know they fuck up. Hold up, go ahead. Dance to me, go ahead. Hold up, go ahead. Dance to me, go ahead. The pick your call, I know. Now me be the reason. You just say you my guy, I know for sure. The fight I gotta deal with. More on your mind, but I got mine in my pocket. Cause I'm the big man, the real big man. Motherfucker, she hear this. My can you come and think in the case. That get on red, that blue face. Who you follow come, don't wanna know. Hold up, your father left lap. Okay, I got the city on my back, I'm not going down. Wait, hold up, make you know to the fuck up. Wait, hold up, go ahead, oh yeah, hold up. Wait, hold up, go ahead. I said hold up, wait, hold up, go ahead, oh yeah, hold up. Don't be what's happening.
Man, I'm out there, man. Just now we day here. Whoa. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. God bless everyone, man. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you're watching me. God bless you guys, man. God bless you for tuning in. So if you are not getting the notification, please invite everyone to come this live, okay? Because we're gonna speak our mind. We're gonna speak our mind because they can be stealing our mind for a very long time. So welcome. I just want everyone to be on this live because we're gonna learn, we're gonna wisen up, we're gonna share our mind. What do you think about this topic, you know? So, the topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag #EndSARS protest? You know, Come be like say come be like say cold they catch me. Okay, I remove this cap first. Yo, I have the Prince, I have Eligies, I have Melody, I have Jasmine. How are you guys doing? God bless you guys for joining us, okay? So our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag EndSARS protest? You know, so many things went down on this protest, and so many people now don't forget this thing will happen in Nigeria, and so many don't move on, so many die. So many people lost their life, and so many people still in detention since that time till now. So I think we should talk about it. Do you think Nigeria government is right? Do you think Nigeria youth is right? Who is right here now? Inside Nigeria youth and Nigeria government, who is right? You know, who they do the right thing between Nigeria government and Nigeria youth? Because when they host the protest, in Tollgate, Nigeria army and Nigeria government fire a gun and kill so many people. So many people lost their life. So many people, we could not even find them till now. DJ Switch still on the run. You know, so let's talk about this, okay? We have our mind to say, you know. So if you want to join me, send me a request and come this live and come and share us the idea. What do you think is the problem? Just tell everybody that Zubby is live, okay? Let's make it a hit. In case if you have not drink water, go and drink water, please. Please, before then, I wanted to give you guys something. But when the show started properly, you know, I have so many things, you know, we're going to share something today because today is Monday and this is 8:47. I hope you guys are back from the work. I hope everyone is at home now. So that you will enjoy this show, okay? Invite everybody now before I go verse. Okay? So, the line is open, the topic is open. Our topic for today goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag EndSARS protest? Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake? Do you think Nigeria government did the right thing? Do you think Nigeria government is right? Do you think I'm not watching the protest on 27. That is my show. I have my show, you know, my show is 27 African Unite. So I'm not, a protest, please. It's my show. You don't come and please. So I just put it there so that you guys should know that something is going on 27th of March at Enjoyment Launch. Okay, we're gonna have fun. I have different countries, you know, Cameroon, Zambia, South Africa, Kenya, Mozambique, all of them are going to perform on that day. So we're gonna share so many things on 27. This Saturday, okay? So if you are not joining us, our topic still go like this. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag EndSARS protest? Do you think Nigeria government is right? Do you think Nigeria youth is wrong? Let's share your opinion. Come this live, share us your idea. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's move now. So I'm here. Let's speak now. Or don't speak again. Okay. So send the request if you want to speak. I think I should play the record. What's happening? Why are you guys looking at me? You guys didn't understand you guys didn't understand this topic. I beg, when I don't understand this topic. When I don't understand the topic. You don't want to be the first caller, you don't want to be the first comment. Okay, someone say something, right? I want to play something that will educate everyone that is watching this live video now. Organs, good evening, sir. So we just coming live now, and I want everyone to be on this live. Let's deliberate on this topic. Our topic for today goes this way. Okay, do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag #EndSARS protest, or do you think Nigeria government is right? Do you think stopping it is right? Do you think all the people that lost their life, do you think they just their life waste for nothing, or do you think, as in, let us hear your opinion. What do you think? Do you think those people that die in that protest will get a justice, or what do you think? Do you think the government are forgetting about this #EndSARS protest or whatever and face harassment? So let's visit our problem, please. Do not forget your problem. Where is this thing? I'm gonna shot this way. I'm gonna do it the other way. Okay. Please, if you are here, I know say you dey here for the show. Stop looking at my face, because this one, I know you people are still on the long thing. I just wanna play something for my system. Let the system be up. I'll play something that will educate all of us. So this evening, what I'm here to discuss with you guys, and let's share our opinion, let's make our contribution. What do you think about this topic? Or we shouldn't visit this topic? Or you guys don't want this topic? No worry, I know now. I know how they do the topic. No worry, now the topic we go talk about today. I need to do Amanda here. You understand me? I know they use 5 minutes to the show or 10 minutes to the show and know how the topic will look like. So let me see what will happen. If you guys are afraid of this topic, I will change them. But if you know someone say change the topic. If you know they're afraid of the topic, I will talk about them. Are we changing the topic to talk about what? Change them. Are we going to change it to what? Why are you afraid to say to talk about your problem? Why do you want me to change the topic? Okay, people will not have free mind to speak, or what? Eminado Keys, I see you. I'm just coming live now. I wanted to play something before we can visit. But if you want to contribute, someone say change it. Why are you people afraid of this topic now? Give me a topic. Let me give me a topic. Give me a topic. I know how to bring the topic in. Give me a topic. If you want me to change, I don't have any other topic apart from this. Give me a topic, okay? If you want me to change this topic, give me a topic. Okay? Since you guys don't want us to talk about what happened in Tollgate, in that protest, okay? So many people died. So many people lost their life on that day. And since then, I not even hear anything like compensation or about government talking about them. But if you guys want me to change the topic, give me a topic, okay? But I feel like we should visit this topic and still know what our government will do. But if you guys don't want me to talk about it, let's change it. Because if you didn't talk about it, now be say those people will die that day, their life, nobody even they fight for them. No one can speak to them. You understand? Even if you talk about them, we do not go and beat government, or we do not go and beat Buhari. At least let's remind people that something like this happened in so day. Do you understand? I thought it was on my birthday period. Is it not 20 October? right? 20 October, I think. Something like that happened. You know. So do you think the topic still remains this way? Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding a protest, by holding the hashtag #EndSARS protest? Do you think the youth made a mistake, or do you think Nigeria government is right by killing them, by stopping them to protest? Do you think the federal government do the right thing? Do you think they do the right thing by killing innocent youth that is protesting for their freedom? You know. So many of you say we shouldn't talk about this topic. I don't know why. You know. But if the topic is boring to you guys, man, the more you say it, or majority carry the vote. But I mean open negotiation. If you guys don't want this, Mr. Tony, I see you. Hey, Watch Entertainment, I see you. I see you now. So we are talking about this topic. Do you think we should visit this topic, or we should change it? If you want us to change it, fine. If you don't want to change it, fine. Okay? Because people will die on that protest. Then be person son or be mama born them. You know. Then be person picking. You know. I don't know. Except say the things will happen there. Nobody want to speak about it, or nobody want to talk about it. If you guys don't want to visit it, you guys are afraid of speaking about what happened on the toll gate on that protest. If you're against it, remember, say life na turn by turn. This life na dies. My sister, talk about this topic. Yeah? This stuff is old. Okay, the stuff is old. Old for what now? Old for what? Old for people dying on that day. Nobody's talking about it. Bro, you can call in, bro. You can call in. If you want to join me, send a request. If the conversation is not going to sweet us, if it's not going to help us this evening, we can change. You know, I know people are not yet joining. People are still joining. I just want to see like 15 minutes or 20 minutes of it. If it's not helping us, I will change it. But after like 15 minutes, if I'm getting a response from this topic, that means we are moving. Okay. I just came not up to 10 minutes now. I came here 8:47. Now is 8:58. So guys, what do you think about this topic? Do I need to shout about this topic? You know they see the topic. You know they see them. Okay, do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag #EndSARS protest? Do you think Nigeria youth are very wrong? They do not do the right thing for hosting the protest? Or do you think they did the right thing, but the bad government stopped them to not achieve their aim? So let's hear your opinion. You know, let's hear your opinion. Okay, I think I can play that video now. I wanted to play one video now. You know. Send me a request if you want to join before I will play the video, or before the video is finished. Apart from Nash, breast, all those things, apart from woman relationship, can we just talk different topic? Yeah, do you understand? Because when you say too much about women or about relationship, people will start getting angry, people will start getting upset. But now when you're trying to bring another topic that will make them talking, they'll be keeping silent.
My name is Nnamdi Kanu.
Oh, I have one.
That name that strikes fear.
I want to play one video for you guys.
When they hear IPOB, they start having nightmares.
I want to have, if it's not getting a response, I'm changing it, okay?
And have we not got enlightenment?
My mind is for talk about this topic.
Okay.
Me, before I come live, I always have a topic. So my mind is really go for this topic. Even if you cannot do much, okay, let's talk about these people that at least some people lost their life on that day. So, and if you don't talk about them, that's mean we are not moving anywhere. We stay clean ourselves, we stay rotating, and something will just happen. We'll forget about it and move forward. It shouldn't be like that, okay? So, my brother, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Please, your name and where the hell us from, please.
Okay. Good evening, Don Zubby. My name is Chijoke Mwachiko. They call from Moscow. Okay, you know why?
Okay.
This topic.
God bless you for joining us.
This topic is a topic that is very important, and I'm happy that you brought about it on your show, or you're bringing it onto your show. Now,
okay,
I don't know. Some people might get offended with some of the things I might say, but please, if I say anything that offends you, please don't get angry. Just find somewhere, think about it, and pick whatever good thing you have to pick from it. The NSAS protest just it just explained one thing to me. It's just what I'm not trying to exclude myself from this whole conversation, or what there's no tenacity, right? There's no consistency in anything we're doing.
Okay.
Right? People who have died now, I mean, someone just commented like it's an old story. It hasn't been up to 2 years. Like,
I don't know why they're saying it's the old story.
Okay.
People lost their lives.
I mean, we remember people who have died, I mean, years and years and so many hundreds of years ago. And now, the problem is there is no Nigerian. There is no true Nigerian. That's the problem. Do you understand? There is no true Nigerian. Nobody was able to define really concretely what we're fighting for. Because if there was true Nigerianness in each and every one of us that came out to fight for NSAS, they wouldn't just go back because a few people or some people have died. All right? Those people who have died today, of what use now that everybody has forgotten about this NSAS protest? Of what use is their death? So their death, as we speak now, is almost worthless. I mean, they've given their life for nothing. They've given their life for nothing. It's a fact. All right? They've given their life for nothing. Nothing has changed. Instead, things have gone worse. You know, sometimes when it's time to give your life, as I am right this, I can never die for Nigeria. I mean, you can take it anywhere. I can never die for Nigeria.
You can never die for Nigeria?
I can never die for Nigeria. Even if I was in Nigeria, I would not go for that protest. Because I know in Nigeria is a place where they don't respect human lives. All right? We protested here in Russia, yes, because I know nobody's going to kill me. But I know if I do that in Nigeria, I might get shot, and I'm not certain that my death would bring to some kind of change in the society. All right? Everybody who was going out there, some didn't even know why they were protesting. Okay, maybe this was they're just coming out. There is no Nigerianness in each and every one of us. You know,
there is no Nigeria in us.
Yeah, it took just small tactics from the government to destroy the whole thing. They introduced what's it called? Tribalism into it. And everybody scattered. That's where you understand that there is no Nigerian. Do you understand? Now I'm going to bring up an issue. Like, I'm going to bring up something. No, it's not an issue. Some example. During the time where the Biafrans were fighting for freedom, do you understand that even though these people didn't have food, they didn't have enough weapons, but there was this Biafranness in them that kept them fighting and fighting for 3 years. Do you understand?
Okay.
In Russia also, during the time of the Second World War, there's this Russianness in them, like they are proud of it till tomorrow. That kept them fighting and fighting. But in Nigeria, we cannot hold such kind of protest. We can't. We can't do it because, one, we don't have that tenacity to that consistency in anything we're doing. As long as it's something that has to do with a collective growth of a people, we don't have that tenacity. I'm not excluding myself in that. So I want to urge each and everyone to start to understand that there is nobody called a Nigerian. There is nobody called a Nigerian. Because if we're all Nigerians, truly Nigerians, we would not just let the NSAS protest die like that. Right? Nobody wants to die for Nigeria. I would not die for Nigeria. 10 times I would not die for Nigeria. Because your death will not bring to a change. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, the NSAS protest went that way because there's nobody called a Nigerian. That's my own opinion. In that protest, they started accusing people of looting, of maybe Igbo people who were starting to do this, and Yoruba people. So that was now the end of the whole NSAS protest. So anybody who comes out to say, I'm in Nigeria, I'm a proud Nigerian, tell that person now, okay, can you die for this country now? The person is going to tell you no.
I like that talk. Can you die for Nigeria now? Yes.
If Nigeria is you're so proud of Nigeria.
Yeah, you're so proud of Nigeria.
This country now. No.
Okay.
But when push comes to shove, like a Russian will die for Russia.
Okay.
Forget it's a mentality for them. It's something that is in their mind. You know, every time, you know, Russia. When they get high and hyper about their celebration, you see the small, the young, up until today, you see generation upon generation taking pictures of their great-grandparents to go and celebrate them in the center where they're having their Victory Day march.
Yeah.
This is what we call patriotism. Nigerians are not patriotic. Why? Not because they can't be patriotic, but because Nigeria as a whole is a false narrative, is a false institution. It's a false country.
Okay.
So nobody can willingly die for Nigeria. Those people who died, if you put them down and ask them, okay, are you ready to die for this country? They will not die. They died not by their own wish. Do you understand? They went there and they were unlucky and they died. And nobody is talking about them till today. The panel that was set, nobody's following, nothing is happening. They don't go with that. So as I tell like this now, I know if you die for Nigeria. And if I ask you that same question, sincerely in your heart, you can't.
Please, if you know you can die for Nigeria, yeah, comment, please. Or you can
die for the country.
If you know you can die for Nigeria.
Somebody saying they can die for their roots. Okay.
Oh, yeah, someone said I can die for
Nigeria now, your roots. I mean, if they trace your ancestor maybe 3 generations back, would they find a Nigerian there? This is the question now. If they trace your generation 1, 2, 3, not even 1,000 years ago, let's just say 100 and maybe 10 years ago, that person went to that place, was he a Nigerian, your great-grandfather? So, you see, people were ready to die for Biafra. You see, like you'll do the work now. You see people who will be ready to die for the Republic. Because they believe this is like their ancestral inheritance. Just like the Arewa people are ready to go and die for the idea of Ahmadu Bello. So nobody is willing to die for the whole Nigerian thing. So me, my honest, Nigeria, the earlier Nigeria could just scatter, the better for all of us. Do you understand? And now there's something again that I want to say. I won't take long. People talk about unity of Africa. Unity of Africa. And say, oh, why do you want to break the country? Why we still want to be unified in Africa? You understand? There's no way you can get unity in Africa when you still maintain this whole division we don't get by our colonial boundaries. All right? We have to go back to the way we be, then become friends, then like that, we'll go to the world. That's how it works. You cannot, 60 years, the thing is, people say, oh, Nigeria was better before. Nigeria has never been better. It has never been good. All right? It's just that when President Goodluck Jonathan left, because of Buhari, people think now Jonathan was good. No, Jonathan's time, things were bad. Equally, things were bad. It's just that the next government is always worse.
Always worse.
Okay. Bad, pass the other one. You go say, that one good. When not say, don't be surprised. The next person that might come now, dollar might be selling for 1 to 1,000. People will start to say, Buhari said for even better. Do you understand? That is how we clean up our past leaders. We clean them up because the new ones become worse and worse and worse. So the previous ones become angels. Goodluck Jonathan was not a super president. Do you understand? So, but because of the performance of Buhari now, people don't think, say, there's every chance that Goodluck Jonathan comes back to contest for election, he's going to win and become the super president. He was never a super president.
Okay.
So we as Africans, we get very short memory about things. We get very short memory about things. We easily forget things when they happen to us. Nobody, when they hold anything like, there is no, which word is on? There is no like, a way we say something will happen, you go hold on to one. Say this thing don't happen, it don't happen, like, we know if you forget. Do you understand? When you keep forgetting things, those things go still they happen again. That's why they have history in school. You can't be forgetting things all the time. All right? These answers don't come, you don't go. But I remember sometime in Benue, they killed hundreds of people. All right? That one don't come, you don't for Benue.
For Benue.
Was talking about it that time. You don't come, you don't go. That kind of thing don't happen for Benue. Like 3 times again. So at the end of the day, we as Africa, our brain, they very, like maximum 2 months. Anything that happen to us, maximum 2 months. It doesn't matter if the whole Africa don't burn down. 2 months we go forget about them, and which is a very bad thing for us to be doing.
That's why someone write that this stuff is old, you know.
We cannot continue to forget things that happen to us like that.
Something that's not even up to 2 years. It's not even up to 2 years.
You will never learn anything. You will never learn anything. You cannot continue to forget what has happened to you. As a matter of Nigeria, my own opinion, you always hear it whenever I come here. Nigeria cannot stand in the next 1,000 years. It cannot stand.
Nigeria cannot stand.
So because nobody is a Nigerian. Nobody. We just hold the passport. And some people say, why do they talk about make we break and make you use the passport now? I say, why I not going to use the passport? Why wouldn't I use the passport? Nigeria as it stands now is occupying my village. Nigeria as it stands now is under, my village is under Nigeria. So why not go use the passport?
Okay.
So if they get even a small crude oil within my village, Nigeria ain't get that. So why I not go get the right to use the passport? It's my right to use the passport. Because Nigeria as it stands now, they occupy my small village. So that kind of argument on why if no one be Nigerian, no use the passport now is a very stupid argument.
Okay, I like the way you're clearing that is the issue now.
It's a very stupid argument. Nobody should speak about anything like that because Nigeria is benefiting from me as I'm here. So they get budget on top of my head. So I get the right to use the passport. As a matter of fact, they owe me that. Nigeria owe me that passport to use to do my activities and move around. So I urge every African, make them stop to get this mentality of to forget things. Stop forgetting things because people when they forget things they happen to them again. There's no pride. NSAS was like a hype. It became like, every celebrity wanted to show that okay, I was coming out. Were they really willing to give their life for Nigeria? This is the question you go ask. All those ones when they come out, were they willing to give their lives for Nigeria? How many of them died? Do you understand? So at the end of the day, you realize everybody just, make be like, say, I no come out. That's the thing. If we go tell ourselves the truth, most people that came out like, make be like, say, I no come out. Make I just go take my own picture. But there's no like solid ideology where they drive Nigeria.
Someone say end tribalism first.
See, you see, that's one question. I'll answer this question now. You see, tribalism. I will tell you there is nothing like tribalism.
Okay.
There is nothing like tribalism. When you talk about tribe, How many countries for Europe get the amount of tribes they will get for Africa?
Okay.
Africa is built like that. Africa we get a lot of tribes. Do you understand? And people coexisted with people where we say they share the same value system. We get a lot of tribes. Nobody can talk say no tribalism. Would you choose let's say if they keep you and your brother and maybe some other person, would you choose that person before your brother? No, you will not do that. You not go do one. So when these Oyibo people say they choose themselves before they choose us, that not be tribalism or not be racism or whatever you call it. You have to choose your own self before it goes down like that to you reach your family. Do you understand? You always choose, just like when you come for the whole Nigeria now. Igbo person now, if you choose Igbo person first before you choose somebody else, for example. When you don't come down for that Igbo, if you choose person from his extended family first before you choose another person.
My brother, someone say let's face on 2023. What is the
I don't
strategy?
like when people come like this and make statements like this, because it's just like you don't have. I don't want to say anything that will offend you. Do you understand? From 2015 till now, nobody has had peace in Nigeria. And you're talking about another election. You don't even talk about, if you say the guy didn't talk about restructuring the country and trying to find a way around this thing, I can even feel, but you're talking about election. What do you need the election do? To bring somebody else that's like Buhari, or to bring somebody else like you bring a Jesus or what? So Africans, what I know, we have to go back to the way we were before. I'm telling you, it can never work. How today is what? You go mark them today. God keep our life, all of us. If we not do away with this Nigeria, if we don't do away with it, the same thing we are talking today, we'll be talking about it in the next 50 years. Because at some time, people were talking like this about Nigeria years ago. And they don't born us, don't they grow, they come, see they talk about them. It will never change. I'm not being pessimist. Like in a way that okay, your mind not they open to change. Do you understand? Yeah, sure. They say two cannot work together except they agree. This one African thing is at the end of the day, when you don't arrange your house, the other person arrange your house, then you guys can come together in a union and maybe face the international community. But the way we be now, with this whole religious shambolism, I mean, how they call and what we get for Africa. That when they don't use it, twist our brain, everybody just the mad. You know, when you go, the Yoruba people, they divided based on religion. Some are Christian, some are Muslim. All these religions are alien to us. They all came to us. And now what they use, they control us with that. So I don't want to talk about religion, but I want us as Africans to always see Africa and put Africa first. And how we go fit do that one? The only way we can do that one is to go back to the way we be before all this whole nonsense of country, of Nigeria or no Nigeria. When Nigeria, the whole Nigeria don't ever, the only people that have benefited from Nigeria are just the criminals. The only people we don't benefit from Nigeria. Nobody, people they give Nigeria their life and everything, now then they suffer. Because the country don't get fairness. There's no fairness in the foundation of the country. There's no truth in the foundation of the country. There's nothing in the foundation of the country. Country where kill over 5 million people. From that 1960 reach today. From 1914 reach today. Now many people don't die because of Nigeria. When we say now time to die. When we say if Nigeria no day, they will never die. Do you understand? So this whole NSAS protest was, for me, Nigerians are not ready to die for Nigeria. Because if Nigerians are ready to die for Nigeria, that protest will be on till tomorrow. By now, all the leadership of that country they go down disappear. Even inside this COVID, they go down disappear. See Sudan was fighting for 30 years now.
Because anytime you bring topic about Nigeria, about what happened in Nigeria, all of them will be just They
Yeah, the
just
thing
click
is,
and
look
just
at
passing
Sudan
by.
now. Look at Russia. How many people died for this Russia? Whoa, all of us they enjoy today. How many people died for this Russia? Do you think Russia you are enjoying today just came to be? People died for it. There was blood spread. Blood was spilled for Russia to be what it is today. But we as Africans, no, we prefer to die small, small. Die small, small. You know, greed and all those, you know, make it be me first, you know. These are the things that is happening to us. Now, NSAS protest came, he gone. Even while the process was on, I already went out. So it won't be like, oh, Collins, you're always talking about things, but now it's time to protest. You didn't come out to protest. Just that at the end of the day, the Nigeria, nobody's in Nigeria. Nobody's in Nigeria. That's my own point of view.
Someone say, bro, come to Nigeria and die for it.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm not hiding it. I would not. In 10 lifetimes.
Oh,
In 10
he said he
lifetimes,
will not
I
die
would
for
come.
Nigeria. He said he will not die for Nigeria. Okay.
No, I would not now. In 10 life, if I come like they bomb me again and again and again 10 times, I will not die for Nigeria.
Okay.
I can only die for my family. Can die for my you know my own people who have. I'm not fit die for Nigeria now. I'm not fit. If I don't make I just make something just memo to just jam me, God forbid. I'm not fit. It's worthless. You cannot die for Nigeria because you be like chicken when you die for Nigeria.
That's mean Nigeria is not your country then?
No, see, that's what I'm telling you. Nigeria owe me this responsibility of giving me passport to move around. No, I don't believe in Nigeria. You can take this anywhere. I don't believe in Nigeria because if Nigeria was going to work, they'll have started working. Mention all this that is happening now in Nigeria. Which one never done? They happen from 50 years ago. It's just different intensity.
Someone said that is what we are saying. If you know one die now, who won't come die for Nigeria?
Okay, the question is those that have died, what has been of them? The second question is in 1967 to 1970, over 3 million people died in that country.
Over 3 million people died.
Over 3 million people died. All right? In Benue State, over 300 people were killed. In Kaduna, all this blood. Now my own small blood. Now I want to change the country. See, please and please. See, at the end of the day, we have to tell ourselves the truth. If you're ready to, you see, if Nigeria was going to go through a proper revolution, that NSAS protest, people have been on the street till today. How many you go kill? Do you understand? There's no tenacity, consistency in anything we do, even in our private individual lives. An African person is not consistent. He's not. In mental capacity, not they strong enough to be consistent. It's not. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not part of this. This is all. Now all of us will be like that. Do you understand? When they came to take people to enslave them, you think they came and it happened once? Africans were fighting them. They were fighting back and fighting back and fighting back until they got what they want. This is the difference. These people are fighters. When they want something, they will do anything to get it. But in Africa, no, we're all consumers. We just want to eat, 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 eat. Nobody wants to do anything. You just want to eat. You want to be the chief. You want to be, now you want to be everything. So this whole protest will happen for Nigeria. I'm sorry for people who die. May their gentle soul rest in peace. But the sad story about this is their death would not, even if they come and die again 10 times, their death will not bring change to Nigeria.
So my brother, that means where you are standing, the protest, it was a mistake for the youth to went to that protest. You're now telling us that it was a mistake. Youth made a mistake for them to go for that protest. Right?
Okay, I'm going to answer that question like this. Protesting is something legal. It's something okay, yes. But when it comes to Nigeria, where you understand that, I'm not saying people should keep quiet, but when you understand like the foundation of Nigeria, you understand, say protest will not change the country. Is it not in that same protest that people were counter-protesting in the north? Is it not in that same Nigeria that there was a counter-protest in the north saying everything is okay?
Someone say my question is, what is the way forward? Tell us, please.
The way forward for me, this is my own personal opinion, and I believe this opinion it rests in the heart of many that will not come out to say it. Nigeria should go back and dissolve this. They should dissolve it. Dissolve it. Each regions, I'm not saying each family or each ethnic nationality, each regions should go back and have their own countries if they choose. But this thing of Nigeria, as it stands, Nigeria will never work. Do you understand? It will never work. Okay. Zubby. That's my own opinion. It will never work. Because if you go and look at the foundation of Nigeria, how it was formed, how Nigeria has come to be to today,
I hate talking about
in a situation where you have over 200 million people and they cannot simply make, maybe to get normal water they drink, normal road, normal, it's not normal. Say human being they live like this. You know, there's some places you will see in Nigeria. You go to wonder, is this Nigeria? People they live on top water, inside slum. This is a country that is blessed with natural resources. So do you think maybe now because say all of us they're stupid? No. It's because of Nigeria and I make this thing happen. So at the end of the day, we have to come to understand that this Nigeria thing will not work. And me, I don't hide to say it. Some people hide to say it. You say in case of tomorrow. No. The foundation of Nigeria is false. The foundation of Nigeria has been false. There's nothing like APC or PDP. Now I bring this whole nonsense. See, someone say
we should start voting for PDP and APC.
No, it's not the problem. That has not been the problem. Okay, what about when Nnamdi Azikiwe won an election in the southwest? What did they use to remove him? It was not tribalism. It was tribalism. They brought in tribalism to remove Nnamdi Azikiwe. When something does not favor you in Nigeria, you bring in tribalism.
Okay.
It does not favor you again. You bring in religion. Do you understand? Anything that favor you, go find where you go put on. So if an Igbo man cannot win an election in Lagos, what is Nigeria then? If a Yoruba man cannot win an election in Enugu State, what is Nigeria then? If you as an Igbo man, as a Nigerian, where you say you be from Igbo origin, no, if you win an election for Kano and become the governor of Kano, what is Nigeria then? Why do we have all this, when you go find job, they do indigenous and non-indigenous in your own country? When I say not, they do indigenous and non-indigenous.
Wow.
You're not an indigenous. People who get the job first, now people will be indigenous. Do you understand?
Indigenous of the state or indigenous of Nigeria?
Indigenous of the state.
Wow.
Aren't we all supposed to be Nigerians? Like, in quote, aren't we all supposed to be Nigerians?
Of course.
It's not the best person that's supposed to get the job. It's not the best qualified that's supposed to get the job.
Yeah.
Why do you now bring this indigenous and non-indigenous nonsense? And you still want everybody to be in Nigeria? So, at the end of the day, there's no Nigeria. Nigeria is together today because they get some few criminals where they benefit from the whole thing. Some few criminals. Yes. So they get some few criminals from the north, some few criminals from the south, some few criminals from the west. Where they benefit from the whole thing. Now, why? Because if Nigeria was poor in terms of no natural resources, Nigeria will not be here today. We're not going to get Nigeria.
Okay. Okay, my brother, just hold on for 1 minute. Let's welcome our newcomer. My brother, good evening, good night, good morning. Please tell us your name and where they call us from, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
My name is Kinsley. I'm calling from Italy.
Kinsley, calling from Italy. God bless you for joining us. So the topic we are talking about is: do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the #EndSARS protest?
Actually, in the first place, according to this constitution, and because normally to me, I always say that the constitution of that country, it only work for some set of people.
Whoa, the constitution
To
work for
me,
some set of people.
the law of that country works for some set of people because there are some people that will do something, they will prosecute you. There are some people
That one phone is ringing.
that will do them anything. So to me, according to the constitution, they say it's a fundamental human right of the citizen to protest when something is good. But today, according to, let me say, they say freedom of speech, but after the speech, you don't have freedom in that country. So to me, they do the right thing, but actually we have a whole laws and thieves and criminals as leaders in that country.
Okay. Okay, you mean the youth to do the right thing? Okay,
They do the
that's
right
fine.
thing,
Okay.
but because we have criminals and whether leader whatever they call them, which they don't care about the citizen, they turn it to other thing. Otherwise, they do the right thing.
Okay.
Because the way that country is going to, everybody is tired, everybody is frustrated in that country. Nothing is working.
Okay.
And
I
if
have a
we
question.
fold
I have
our
a
hands,
question. I have a question
yeah,
to my brother here. My brother, good evening
yeah,
from Moscow.
it
My
is that.
question is, this same constitution where you say they work for some certain set of people, can you please specify like concretely like which set of people and let's understand like what you're Okay. trying to say? Yeah.
What we say, when I say the constitution and the law is working for sorts of people, like today now, if somebody come out for a peaceful protest, they will kill the person or they will arrest the person for just no reason, just because he protests, or maybe just because he's demanding for his rights, of which is constitution of the country that is legal for you to demand for your rights in a peaceful way. Today we are having, like, for instance, let me use there was an Yoruba TV who called whether Sunday Igboho was wanting. It came out due to the frustration, the massacre, and the other, the killing the country, and it came out to say, I will put full stop to this. I believe there was making attempt to arrest him, but today we have Fulani Esme. Is that country? I see that somebody will come out open. Somebody is representing the Fulani Esme. Am I right? Come out to the national television to declare, to say that nothing will happen. And till today, they have not arrested the person. Is the constitution working for that person, or you working against that person?
Okay, if I get you correctly, what you're trying to say is that the Nigerian constitution is working directly for the people of the northern Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. That is what it is.
Okay, let me say one thing now. Do you think if the maybe the southern Nigeria or maybe the southeast or the southwest are in the same position as the northern Nigerians today, do you think there will be some kind of change? Do you think there won't be some kind of oppression also?
Actually, to me, that is this question. I must say, the problem of Nigeria, one of the problems we have in Nigeria is nepotism.
Because
My person is there. My person is there, so I will not talk. Or my person is there,
it's not
whether
just
he do bad or he do good. Whether he do bad or he do good, I will support him.
now the problem now is
But to me, because listen to me, you asked a very good question. When Goodluck was the president of that country, many things still go wrong.
yes.
Some people protest.
Yes.
That time, the oppression, I believe, when our president today, I believe he lead protest that time. Nobody did arrest him.
Yes.
people like Tude Bakari, I mean, what is this called? And them, Adamu Shomole, all of the lead protests, Save Nigeria. Nobody did arrest them.
Yes.
Please, you
Okay.
guys should go and call them back to do another protest, please. We need them
We need them very.
right now.
The truth of the matter is, there's this mentality we as Africans needs to change. Yeah, I know the topic today is Nigeria, yes, but it's an African thing. I mean, Nigeria is not the only bad country in Africa. It's just that other countries are better.
Yes.
Do you understand?
No, but to me,
So,
excuse me, let me say something. To me, I know other countries, but when you want to change something, start from your home.
no, see, I understand.
That is
I'm trying to. I'm going somewhere, bro. I'm going somewhere. I just need you to allow me
okay,
to
yeah.
land, please. What I'm trying to say is, other countries have their own challenges also in Africa.
Yes.
It's just that Nigeria as a whole is becoming unbearable. All right, and maybe Nigerians also have a lot that we can also express and show our grievances, around. I mean, we're a lot, so it resonates around the globe. There are other small African countries that also have a lot of challenges. But that being said, I want to tie this whole thing to the whole African problem we will get. Right?
Yes.
I want to establish this fact. There is no one first world African country on earth. That one is a fact. So, why is it so? This is the question. Why is it that Africa as a whole is not developing? You see, this oppressive mentality, everybody wants to oppress the next person. From the president down to the gate man in your gate. The moment somebody is behind you, you want to oppress that person.
Okay.
Do you understand? Once you go to Nigeria, you go to the bank. The bank person self won't oppress you because if you say in there on top, the bank manager, the oppressor, in the oppressed person there for him back. That person they carry that vest. So it's an oppressive system.
Yes.
So the black person, there's this thing in our mind. When I'm speaking about black, I know they comment myself from this whole thing. I want us to start to think and not say we have to become builders. Do you understand? Builders and thinkers, because our continents, our countries we'll get today, I don't want to talk about scatter. The countries we'll get today are very young. And what do people who live in a young country, what do? They are thinkers, they are builders, they are innovators, right? This is what you should do. But instead, you just won't find the next organ will oppress you, so that you go oppress the next person. So if you understand that from top to bottom is an oppressive system. Even in school, in secondary school, your senior they oppress the junior they oppress teacher, they oppress senior. It's a system that we know they pay attention to, but they follow us go. Do you understand? When I did school, before I come out from the school I did, they beat me from primary, secondary, junior school 1. They beat me. I don't reach senior school 1. They say, make I come out, they only go Lagos. The team pay me. Why didn't pay me that time? That I never even get sense. Say, now we don't reach my turn. I'll take the next person.
Please, my brother.
That thing they follow us, they grow. So I will just finish up and maybe give opportunity to other people to come.
Yeah. Those are from our new.
The NSAS protest.
1 minute. Let's hear from our brother here. 1 minute. So our new caller, please, your name and where the callers from, please.
My name is H. Calling from Vladivostok.
Your name is Faith?
H. Hillary. Calling from Vladivostok.
Okay, from Vladivostok. Okay, God bless you for joining us. So our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by hosting the hashtag NSAS protest?
A very, very, very big mistake. Because
whoa, hold up. You said they did a very big mistake.
a very, very, very big mistake. I will tell you why.
Ooh, go ahead and tell us.
Because whoever started this, who led these people, the young youth, into this so-called peaceful protest, made a lot of people perish.
Okay.
Made a lot of people perish. And now, who are the people to hold accountable for this death? Nobody.
Nobody.
Where is the nobody? Where is the what about the families that died, they suffered from such pains that the family ones that died? Nobody is to come accountable for this death. Nobody is to come to say, okay, how can we make an amends to these people that have lost their lives? So if we talk about if this youth did the right thing to do or protest, it was the wrong thing to do. Because why? A system that cannot protect you is a system that you go and fight against. Why would they not kill you?
Okay.
Do you understand? I cannot go and fight a system to know that yes, the system cannot favor me. It cannot protect me. It's impossible.
Okay.
I had few friends that died in the protest. Do you understand? So as they died, who cares? Rest in peace to my friends. But does the system care about my friends? No. Does it cares about the people that died? No. Who is to come to take accountable of this death? Okay. No court, no judiciary, well, how do I would say judiciary system, the courts, nothing can even file a case against the government. Nothing. So, and you think is the right thing to do? Hell no. My nigga Zubby, my nigga down on the left side of the corner of the screen.
Okay.
Can you go and fight for Nigeria? No, because why? A system cannot protect you. A system that is built in a country is a system that cannot favor you. It's impossible. And this guy he said the right thing when I heard his speech. We're talking about equality. When there's no equality, there's oppression. When there's oppression, there is characteristics of you come from this village, I come from this village, I come from this town, I come from this town. Because the government, the what do you call it? When you talk about election, for instance, inside if you go into an election speech, they will talk about my people. Who are the people? Is it the people of Nigeria or the people of that state? So all these things is all called what? Tribalism. And when it's tribalism, there's no equality. Can you go to America? In America, there's different tribalism, but there's what? One equality. There's people that come from different states.
What's up? Go ahead, my brother.
Do you understand? So the thing about this Nigeria coming to protest again, I don't think nobody will try it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think anybody will try it again.
My brother, this reason now we just give us now you make you feel say Nigeria youth made a mistake by hosting the protest. Yeah.
Okay, if they never made a mistake, what did they achieve from the protest? Because remember a protest.
This is a big
remember a protest. After a protest comes into what? Revolution. There must be a change.
Okay.
So what did they achieve from the protest? Our brothers, not them. What did our brothers achieve from the protest? Nothing. But what? Death, sorrow, pain. Do you think Nigerian youth wants that again? Hell no. See, may I tell you one thing? I regret that my mother born me in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is a system that can never favor any fucking person than all those oil cocoons, all those people that come to fishing to the oils. It's only them it favors, not for the individuals, not for the middle class, not for the poor. Do you understand? It's too deep. Or if we talk about Nigeria, Nigeria is too deep.
The truth is, there's,
It's
bro. I mean, the way you're talking about deep, there's nothing deep about our country. The only thing that is the country is a false foundation. It has a very false foundation, and that's why it no go work. Do you understand? There's no one ideology that is driving Nigeria. I was telling my friends today, I said
because you know why there's
in school, I pledged to Nigeria or whatever. I told my friend I take all of them back because there's no one ideology. It's the same that in that same Nigeria that one sheikh went to the bush and was telling that people that
Someone said,
soldiers.
what role are you playing to change the Nigeria thing? Okay, go ahead, my brother.
Do you understand? A sheikh or a sheikh, what is that? It's Gumi. He went into the bush to meet these bandits, and the statement that was coming from his mouth was, "These are Christian soldiers that was killing them." It was on video. Do you understand? At the end of the day, there's always a line of divide. There's always a line of divide.
See, bro, we are bad people, bro. I understand. If you go into Nigeria,
cannot fix it. If Nigeria is fixable, we would have at least gotten somewhere. Nigeria cannot be fixed. This is the illusion that we have in our mind that Nigeria can be fixed.
Nigeria can a country can be repaired.
To run today, bro. If they give Nigeria to you today to run for another 10 years, you will not be able to fix it.
No, see, look.
Why would you be able to fix it? Because the system will not allow you to do so. You will not be able to fix it. Okay, let me ask you. How will you fix Nigeria? This is a question.
You can't ask me because I'm not in a position to fix Nigeria.
This question, you will not be able to fix Nigeria.
I can answer
because
you answer.
Yo, please hold up. My brother Savage is here. Please tell us your name and where the fellas from. Please, Savage.
You just said your brother Savage is here, and then you want me to go through that again? My name is Savage.
No, for the audience, of course. For the audience.
Absolutely. I'm calling from the US.
And
okay, you just
God bless you for joining us. So our topic Mr. Savage.
Yeah, I've seen it.
The topic, do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the #EndSARS protest?
They did not make a mistake, but they did not have an end goal. They did not have a plan. They didn't have how to organize it. So everybody was asking for a reform, but nobody wrote the reform. So I can tell you, Don Zubby, right now, I need you to change, but I didn't tell you what to change into. So for us right now, as the Nigerian youth, what we should have done is have short-term goals and long-term goals. One of the short-term goals for us during that protest should be policemen should not carry rifles anywhere there are protesters. Right there, that can be turned into law the next day, immediately, quick. Everybody knows that if there are policemen carrying rifles, then the international community is watching. All right. Another one will be when we are protesting, they should allow us to protest. We should not see militarized police. When I say militarized police, you have military men that are carrying guns and you have policemen carrying rifles as if they're going to war. Those are short-term goals. You can see a change immediately. Then long-term goals can now be proper reform of the police. There was one thing I was talking about when that EndSARS protest happened, and I did a video that went viral around that time. All right. See, what people are doing is this. You are saying that they should end only one unit of the police, when in reality, the reform should be for every agency, security agency in Nigeria. SARS people have not killed as much as the immigration people have killed. Sorry, the customs have killed. I'm telling you that for a fact. Okay. Do you know how many people customs people have killed on the road when they are chasing people and killing them and stuff like that? All right. So when you now say SARS, as a prospect, I told people it should not be EndSARS. It should be reform. All the agencies, security agencies in Nigeria need a reform. And the reform is more psychological than physical in the sense that when you go out right now, you cannot see how many policemen can pass a drug test in Nigeria. How many policemen in Nigeria can pass a drug test? How many policemen in Nigeria are not always intoxicated? Those are short-term goals. Those are things that will have cost short-term. They will now go into the long-term of, you know what, we want police to be retrained. We want policemen to be paid more. We want policemen, their children, to be able to go to school without them having to pay for their school fees. There are certain things that we would have to lay down that even the policemen will know you are fighting for them. But the moment you take a position of you against something, you cannot try to threaten the safety and the tranquility of a country without the country coming down with force on you. That is just the truth. Somebody is saying, Savage, Nigeria is not America. See, let me tell you something. America is 400 years old. And if you know anything America, go and read about America's history. It is about bloodshed and death. America was built on blood and sand. Go and read. A lot of us don't read. That's our problem. Go and read the history of America that everybody is shouting. America was built on blood and sand. Blood of every... America made one of the biggest genocide of all history. So stop opening your mouth and talking about America as if America is a...
Sav, calm down.
Bro, chill. See,
when you want to make your point,
please
go ahead and make your point and stop talking down.
I am making my point. So don't
shut
me down. Somebody is commenting, so allow me to talk.
Intelligent, you want to pass
Sorry.
it, so you pass it. You teach people stuff. You don't talk down on them.
Everybody, there's a lot of people that are listening to a lot of people that are talking on live shows, all right? And one of the things that happen is that our informations are not informed, and we sometimes are out here passing information that we don't know anything about. And that is why I always make it a point to talk about things that people can go and fact check. So if I'm telling people to go and fact check, don't tell me that it's insulting. No, I can tell you to fact check. Go and fact check. It's not a problem.
You cannot.
Anyways,
if you want to speak in general,
the point that I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying. Let me talk, bro. Let me talk.
CJ, please.
Let me talk.
Allow Savage to finish, okay? Please.
Let me finish.
What you're doing is not nice. You shouldn't be doing that. I think it's not nice.
Doing what exactly?
Wait.
If you have a fragile emotion, don't be where they're talking about seriously.
No, I'm not. You're not insulting.
All right, so let me finish my conversation, right?
I'm just saying it.
I did not insult anybody. All I said is go fact check. What are you angry about?
I'm not angry.
What are you angry about?
Tell me.
What are you telling me? What are you telling me? Because I said go and fact check. Okay, what are you telling me? Tell me what you're telling me.
No, that's not
what is going on now. What just happened?
Tell me what you're telling me. Okay, what are you telling me? What are you correcting me?
When you come over here and you feel that there's some information that you know that people don't know, you shouldn't insult them you shouldn't.
Who did I insult right now?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying.
Who did I insult? When did I insult somebody? When did I insult somebody right now? Are you hearing something else?
Can you go ahead?
Or do you have something against me that you want to say already? Something against me that you want to let out of your mind? Go ahead.
Savage, please go ahead. Savage, go ahead, please.
I don't understand what he's saying, man.
I'm not angry.
Anyways,
I'm just making
so what I'm trying to say in essence is, that every country that we are coming to, something has happened in those countries that has shaped those countries. All right. And it always has to do with some young people or some people somewhere. All right. Not saying that it is impossible to be done. And that is why I'm saying that Nigeria is a country that can be fixed. But it is a matter of me and you. It is not the government anymore. The government has failed Nigeria for too long. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So saying that the government should come and change something in Nigeria is kind of pointless at this point. But me and you, what can we really do in our own little ways? For instance, like this conversation that you're having now. Having conversations on shows like this and stuff like that can start to sensitize people towards some, a better angle to go to. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. So we are beyond that point where we should keep on talking about the government. The government cannot help us. The government are a group of people who have marginalized and who are now selling some kind of discord among us. Now they have told us that the Fulani people are a problem. There was a time when in Nigeria they told us that Igbo people were our problem. They know how they do it. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. They give us different things. Sometimes when they see that we are coming together, when did this Fulani talk start? Was it not after all of us came together as one during the NSAS protest?
Yeah.
That was a defining factor. The first thing that they did was...
There has been Fulani men running around the bush, but when the force come on us is after the NSAS protest.
Why? Baba, you know where they started it? All the soldiers that shot people there, they said they don't have tags, that they all look like Hausa people. That they're all Hausas. That was where they started building that anger inside of us. And all of a sudden, they started giving us more. Zubby, how do you tell the difference between a Fulani headsman and somebody that dressed like a Fulani man?
God bless you, Savage. You're born.
How can you tell the difference?
Very, very
I also have a question. I don't know if I can answer that question at the moment, so I should wait.
Anyways, so that's what I have to say about it. Thank you very much, bro. I gotta go.
So don't go. Let me ask you a question before you go. The question I want to ask is, I don't want us to speak from maybe from the last NSAS protest. How long, if you've been following, how long has the people of Benue been suffering from this massacre?
Benue State.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't.
Okay. The massacre of the people of Benue has been going on for over 30 years now.
Over
30 years. At a point, there was a time Two-Face was even talking about it because he comes from this place. So the time over 200, 300 people were murdered. You saw the pictures of them having
Okay,
to bury
well,
them
can I
at the
ask
same time.
what you said about what in Benue State? What was you said about?
Let me finish. The thing is, it's just that at this NSAS protest, there will always be something that we look for to, you know, to quench or to put aside what we want to do as youths. I mean, at some point before our time, people have tried to fix Nigeria. At our age, people have tried to fix Nigeria. There's no common goal in Nigeria. There's no common ideology in Nigeria. Do you understand? There's no common ideology. People who have fought for Nigeria and died for Nigeria haven't gotten the credit they deserve. Do you understand? So
Okay, go ahead. I'm trying to understand what you're trying to say. Okay, are you trying to back up your point that Nigeria can never be better?
Maybe you are not here at the beginning. Let me make it clear what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is the Nigeria you are seeing from abroad is different
sir,
from the
I've not lived in. Wait, sir. Let me clear you something. I've not lived in America for 100 years. I just got here.
I understand. I also haven't been here for so long.
Okay, I just got it. So because you want to start, you want to start talking as if I grew up here or I came here from Lekki, Nigeria. No, I lived on the street. So I did not just get here. So I know what Nigeria is.
The Nigeria you saw before you left, I don't know if it's even 2-3 years ago or 5 years ago. It's not the same Nigeria of today. Things have moved from 0 to 100. Do you understand? So
okay, bro. Okay, so bro, your point is Nigeria can never be good. We should leave it. Is that it?
Now,
if that's what you're saying, I won't argue with that.
The next let's just leave it at that. The next question I want to ask again is: the people of Southern Kaduna, the Christians of Southern Kaduna, how long has they been suffering from the massacre of from the this so-called Fulani herdsmen? How long? Is it something of 2 years?
The who?
The people from Southern Kaduna.
Brother, please see.
It's been a long time.
Don't make this.
Bro,
wait. You asked a question. You are not letting me answer. Are you asking me a rhetorical question, or you really want an answer? Or you are just want to ask me a question and answer and go on talking? Okay. Don't make this conversation.
I'm trying to hear.
Don't make this conversation. Don't make this conversation a tribal or religious conversation.
Excuse me.
All right. Don't do that. Let us look for solutions. Don't do that.
Okay, I ask you a question.
Because even in that place too, all right, Muslims are killing Christians, Christians are killing Muslims. Let's leave it at that. But you have all the answers, so I'll just let you keep talking. I'm not here to argue, really.
I'm quiet.
I've been answering the whole time.
These are our youth.
It's like you don't want me to answer.
I'm quiet. I'm listening now. I want to learn from you. What do you think? I need to change my own thinking. I need to change my own.
What can there be a conclusion to this conversation?
No, it doesn't have to be a conclusion. It could be, it is okay for us to banter. That is how knowledge is spread.
Yeah, I understand.
So there's nothing. See, it's not as if we are disagreeing to fight. It is okay for people to disagree on things. That's where you know that there's knowledge and there's intelligence. So that is fine. So sometimes, every time when we're talking, it does not necessarily mean fighting.
My own point is you said I shouldn't make it a tribal or religious thing. I understand. I am having a different. It's okay to have a different point of view. I need to hear yours. Maybe it might change the way I'm thinking. Do you understand? But I need like a fact that would maybe help, something that I can hear and I feel like, okay, yes, I think this guy superior, his argument is superior than mine, then I would think of maybe adopting him.
CJ, it
Right?
ain't
That is
about
what I'm asking.
superiority. It's not about
No,
being more superior.
no,
It's
you're
not
getting
about
it
being
wrong.
more superior. That's
There's
oppression.
always a
He talked
superior
about oppression.
opinion.
He
No,
talked about oppression.
excuse
CJ.
me, excuse me, please. In arguments, they always have a superior opinion. Something that can, that's
Well, that is
how you
oppression now. If you're being superior, you're
no,
dominating
you can
something, and
tell
that
me,
means oppression.
no, I'm telling you, excuse me, you see what you're doing, you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me.
Hold up.
Yes,
Can we do this
hold
one
up.
by
I
one
like
by one?
that.
You're not
Please,
listening to me.
please,
If I'm
can
telling
we
you
do
this
this one after the other, please?
okay, let me
Please.
say
Say, hold
something.
up.
Let me clarify something, Zubby.
Hey,
Let me
okay.
clarify something, please.
All right, Mike.
Listen to me. When I said something about superior, when you're having an argument or a banter, like Savage said.
No, let's go to the topic, please. Let's go to the topic.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Topic
saying.
above.
It's still the same topic.
And Zuby, see what
Wait,
he's doing. There's nothing
reformed.
wrong
Wait,
with it, really. There's nothing
yes,
wrong with people. See, Baba, we
diversity,
are all passionate about our country, all
Do you
right?
understand?
of
So
It's
I
the
course.
don't
same
think
topic,
that
Zubby. What I'm
it is
saying is,
flaring up. There's nothing wrong with that. We can have conversations like that.
what
Let
I'm
people,
Wait,
saying is,
let them
there's
talk.
an
It's okay
argument,
for us not to
Okay,
right?
agree.
but
It's
let's
okay.
leave
CJ,
him in our topic, please.
Excuse
We are
me,
not
bro.
CJ,
Can I just talk?
CJ, calm. Wait, listen.
And
Listen,
yes, when
I
I
want you to
finish
ask something
talking,
before I
you
go.
pick from what I've said and you make your own point of view. That's how conversation are being made. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. Hey, listen, CJ, hey, hold up now. See, listen, I want to talk about what this
Yes,
guy
let
was
me
talking
finish
about.
before you speak now. Let me finish. You can't be cutting me when I'm talking.
Say not,
Do you understand? Let me finish. If you're gonna go like this, I will never land. I will never finish what I'm saying. What I'm saying
no
is,
one saying you're not
when
lying.
I'm having a conversation with
I
you,
understand what I was
excuse me.
talking about.
See,
What you're
excuse me,
saying, innit?
please. Yeah, you see, it's not nice when I'm talking. You're talking. When you're talking, I'm no.
All right, cool.
Make I
No, do your
talk.
thing, talk, innit?
The thing is, when I'm having a conversation with you, it's only natural that you listen to me. I can sound very stupid. Do you understand? I can sound very outdated. But what I want to hear
You
is
don't sound stupid.
no.
Don't
What
worry
I'm
about it.
saying
You don't
is
sound
I'm just saying
stupid.
an example. But what I want to hear from you is your own opinion. If I think that your opinion supersedes mine and is better, the only option I will have at that time as a sensible human being is to pick up that opinion or to pick up that school of thought. That's the thing. That's how people learn. You understand? I have my own point of view now. Maybe one of you here would be able to convince me otherwise. But until then, I hold my opinion strongly. And there's nothing wrong with that. Do you understand? There's nothing like superiority. When I say superiority, it doesn't mean somebody is more superior. No. Your opinion here can be different from my opinion here. And that makes it, if it's a better one, then it makes it superior to mine. That's what I meant.
If you're in court, you're not gonna win. If you're talking like this, seriously.
I'm done
Like,
talking.
if you're
You
in
can
court,
talk now.
okay. Look, I picked something very, 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 very tangible from what Sav was talking about. Yeah, the other thing you're talking about is irrelevant. That reformment Savage was talking about. Yeah. Okay, if Nigeria was to reform, if we to come to a revolution, it's okay, let the securities, the agencies be reformed. But the people that give them orders are they not the same people that bring genocide to Nigeria?
Okay.
That order these people, these security agencies
I'm bringing someone else
post
after 5
genocide.
minutes, please.
Sav, can you answer this question I asked before I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
The reformment you're talking about, say, let Nigeria reform the security agencies, the police, the customs, or whatever, the immigration. Now, if they are to reform these people, fine, we're not to oppose it. However, the same government is the same people that are giving these people authority to cause genocide, like the mass murder, in terms of what the protest. So, what are you going to talk about that?
Okay.
So, how can they
So,
reform it? So that's a bit kind of contradicting to an answer.
okay. Sorry, I want to answer. There's a question where somebody said he fact checked me. The country, America was found
Sir,
400
forget
years
these
ago.
people's comments about
No, no, no,
America.
no,
That's
no, no,
the
no, no, no,
problem.
no, no. Hold on,
But
bro. Hold on, hold
let him
on.
clarify
We're
himself.
all learning. Let them learn something, all right? I don't want to say something and it's as if I'm just picking things up, all right?
No,
America, the
yeah, just
United
clarify
States.
that side. Just clear that.
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. The United States coming together when the country was together, when they fought their wars, was 244 years. Columbus landed here over 400 years ago. So I just wanted to clarify that. That is one. Secondly, I did not say that it is the government that you ask to reform. I am saying that we, the people that are going there out there to protest, we are the ones that are writing the reform. So we are going out to Lekki to protest, right? What are we protesting? We are telling the government to change, but we are not stipulating the change we want to see. That's all I'm saying. So we are going with a paper and saying that, okay, this is what we are fighting for. But short term, for us to know that you guys are even listening or you guys are paying attention, by tomorrow, we don't want to see policemen with rifles. And when I say rifles, people that have been militarized. That's it. And when I'm saying this, we are tagging the international community. Everybody is watching. The moment you give them stipulations, either they want to follow it or not, you can start seeing it from those little short-term goals that you have told them to achieve. And then if they can meet those, then we go for the long-term goals, like we are creating a better situation for young people, like the policemen, their wives, their children, maybe free education for them, maybe more education for the policemen, maybe more pay and stuff like that. See, the biggest problem and the biggest thing that divides us in Nigeria is the division. We have always found lines to divide ourselves. And right now, when we did the protest, we're making it look like it was us against the police without understanding that the policemen also are suffering from the corruption of the government. So we did not include them. We made it this against that. And a lot of times when you do something this against that and you don't include people, it becomes a tussle between two people. So as a concept, instead of us fighting the police and saying that we want to throw things at them and we want to fight them and stuff like that, we have to include them inside of what we are talking about so that when somebody gives them an order to come over there and shoot somebody up, they can also know that these people are also fighting for us. See, bro, you're talking about solutions in Nigeria. Sorry, hold on. Let me make this point, all right? Mm-hmm. We are fighting a war that we should fight with sense. We are trying to fight it with physical strength. If what we should fight with brave, we are fighting with physical strength. All right.
Of course.
The time of revolution, where revolution ends in bloodshed, is over. The time for revolution starting in your head is where we should start right now. All right, bro. Let me tell you one thing. We are not the youth that can actually push these changes. Nobody's listening to them. That's the truth. And I put myself in that category. And what do I mean? I put a video out. I said, if all of us boycott MTN, all of us, if we agree as youth in Nigeria, not to use MTN again, if all of us decide not to use DSTV again, if all of us decide not to use Blue again, if all of us decide not to buy Dangote cement or anything Dangote again, they were the ones that were going to tell the government that give these people what they want. That is the biggest power that we have as a people. But can we come together as those people?
But when they're suffering in Nigeria, how could that? It's not imaginable because of the poor people.
Stop. No. Let me tell you something. That is one way that we always rationalize the things we go through in Nigeria. We always think that poverty and suffering is a predisposition to negativity and corruption. It is not true. Bro, hold on. Let me give you a typical example. All right? Mexico, Honduras, and some other American countries, South American countries are poorer than Nigeria. Right? Do you know what they have? Wait now, bro. They have cocaine. Their cocaine is like our yahoo. And prostitution is also there. But these people are going to put their children, tie their children on their back and their old people and start crossing a lot of land, deserts, just to come into America and come and work for a honest living. When they could have stayed in their country, grow coca plants and help the cartels to grow cocaine and also do prostitution. They are poorer than us. But because of their zeal, their integrity, they would rather suffer and come and jump fence into America where they treat them like shit to come and be cutting our grass. So we are not predisposed. to that just because of our poverty or what we are going through. No, that is what we just are. Not every young person that is suffering in Nigeria is a yahoo boy, and not every girl in Nigeria that is suffering is a prostitute. It depends on your integrity. We don't have value systems anymore, and that is why I don't talk about the government anymore. I will see a woman in Nigeria that is going to beat her housemate, and her back, all her back is going to see, and her flesh is going to get torn. I've seen women that will use iron. That is the people that we are. I'm sorry.
Please, if your point is made, please, I want to bring another person in. Okay?
Anyway,
Okay. Wait, hold on. See, okay. Sav, just the last thing I want to say. Remember in the events of the protest, what distracted the people from protesting more was because of what? The warehouses where there was food. Where,
oh, that was planned. That was planned.
Obviously, it was planned, but look at the distraction.
You mean the warehouse of the thing is a plan? Savage.
Yes.
It was
Oh, yeah. The way they were finding the pallets, yeah, it was a plan. They wanted to distract everybody from what's going on.
Okay, that's the distraction. So now it's the same thing that if we go to the same thing with poverty about, okay, if we say, okay, we should not buy cement, we should not buy glow, we should not buy MTN or whatever. So how can that work? Distraction. It can't work because what? There's still poverty. People.
Why are you saying it cannot work? Why are you saying it cannot work?
Because what people need is what you're saying.
No. It cannot work. It cannot work because people like us, me and you that are abroad, all of us will not let it work. It's because we cannot suffer for 1 year so that we can enjoy for the rest of our life. We don't have endurance as Nigerians, whether you like it or not, because that's the truth. We have no endurance. None. Capiche, nada. We are quick. Bro, wait. We have brought our religious beliefs from inside church. We want to start using it in normal life because we expect that Nigeria is going to change because somebody will just wave a wand. None of us are ready as a group. Bro, let me tell you one thing. If we say all of us that have Instagram page right now for the next 1 year until the next election should start talking about political things and bringing political people up every time. Papa, you know fit do am. You want somebody to come and take their ass on Instagram. You want people to come and do other things. You cannot. So let us not be talking as if we have tried anything and Nigeria has not changed. We have not done anything for Nigeria to change.
Okay.
We have not.
Okay. I came online here. I came online to air out, to address my.
Guys, I have to go. I have another thing that I gotta do. Yeah.
Okay, stop. You can go. Other people are hearing. Listen.
Yeah, thank you. Don't Zubby. Gang. Thank you.
So, Zubby, CJ, whatever. So listen, I came online to address that. Look, why did the people or the young youths come to protest? Because why? We need to we should talk about the accountability of the death, of the mass murder, of the genocide that happened in Nigeria. Not about was it right or was it good that they actually came to a protest?
Hold up. Go ahead, please, my brother. Hold up. Let's welcome our newcomer, Sweet Banana Cake in the building. God bless you, my brother. Tell us your name and where the hell is from, please.
Good evening, guys. This is Sweet Banana Cake. I'm calling from the Netherlands.
God bless you, Sweet Banana Cake. Our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the #EndSARS protest?
I've been listening to everybody. Good evening, guys. The guys on the
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I've been listening to you guys, and I listened to my friend Sabit talk. You guys, you all have a point. You understand? But the way we can solve our problem in Nigeria is a collective effort. You understand? Nobody can. Nobody can do it. If anybody tells you this is how Nigeria is going to work, is a lie. You understand? Okay. Everybody, we all have to put our hands on deck because the problem we have in Nigeria is way more than us. The EndSARS protest was one of the best things that has happened to Nigeria after a long time. You understand? It was like it's a wake-up call for the government to know that the youth of this generation, that we are not pushover. Not everybody though, because a lot of us are still pushover. Because situation where you accept 50 naira, they give you bread, and you go fight your brother to leave the street, then you must be pushover. But would you bless people like that? I said no. Because now who they hungry? When you are hungry, my dear, there's nothing red becomes gold when you are hungry. You know.
Okay.
So our youth going out there for the protest was very, very good. But was it for the fact that it was good? Was the strategy good? I would say to an extent. I would say 70% was good, 30% was wrong, because there was no strategy. People just came out to make their points clear, and among the people that came out, a lot didn't really go out for the somewhere outside there and don't even know the reason why they were protesting. To be honest, you understand?
Bros.
Yes.
Bros.
Yeah.
Look, I still stated my point out that I still have friends and loved ones who were victims to the protest. Now,
Yeah.
I didn't come by to say, oh, was it right or wrong? I would say my own point. I would say, yes, it was wrong because why? Out of my own self-interest, because my friends died, loved ones,
Yeah.
in the protest. However, I came on this platform to say, okay, see, is the government to be accountable of this death, or the people who first started this leadership to come to play this role of ending of this policy.
Answers.
So it shouldn't be right or wrong. This young youth, okay, yes, Nigeria youth came bravely to fight for Nigeria. Fine.
I
But
have a question for our brother from the Netherlands.
wait, remember Sudan. Remember Sudan. What happened in the genocide? The government came into accountable to the genocide. So why can't Nigeria come into accountable to the genocide?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can I explain that?
Okay, go ahead, because I have a question for you. Maybe you could just answer the question.
Let me answer him. Let me answer him, please. What is accountability? See, you can only hold a government accountable when that government have a system that works. In Nigeria, we don't have a system that works. Let's be honest with ourselves. You understand?
No, of course.
Nigeria is a country where we see black and we call it white. You understand? So, but accountability will not come now. But it's a question of time. Because a lot of people, they will definitely answer to who killed, who gave the order at Lekki. But not now. It's question of time. But what do we do now is the question.
Okay, my question to you again. Let me ask you this question. Bro, my brother from the Netherlands, I want to ask you this question. It might not really be, I don't know. Okay. It's a yes or no answer. All right?
Yes, please.
Can you, as a person, can you die for Nigeria?
Right now, to be honest, I'll tell you no.
Okay, that answer was enough for me. That's it. You know?
The reason why I said no is this. I can't die for a country that cannot die for me.
Okay.
You get my point? Yes. See, you can only die for a country that knows you exist. A country that they have respect for human beings. A country that they don't value cows more than human beings.
But it's also possible to die for a country that will respect your children, right?
Yes.
Your death can lead to a country that will respect your children and your children to come.
Yes.
So why can't you die for Nigeria now so that they will respect your children and your children to come?
Bro, let me answer that. That is when you have people of same mind. You understand? It's like what Zubby is doing now. Zubby is putting out the live show here where we come and educate ourselves. By the time we keep doing this, for the next 2 to 3 years, a lot of people are well enlightened. You understand? By the time we are well enlightened, we know what we want. Then people will not get together and say, okay, for these years that the government has been playing with us, we don't want it anymore. Then you can come out and say you want to die for a country like Nigeria. But as for this point, trust me, my brother, if you say you want to die for Nigeria, you will die for nothing.
So this actually came back to what I was saying. Brother, I want to also say something. I want to say something again. I don't know if you agree with me, my brother from the Netherlands. My question is, do you think because there is nobody that is truly a Nigerian, that's why we can't die for Nigeria?
What do you mean true? That nobody that is truly Nigerian?
Truly a Nigerian, I mean, in the sense that as you are now, right?
Yes.
There are things that you can die for. There is no, I mean, there are things that you know. If you're married, you have kids, it's possible that you can maybe die for your kids.
I can die for my kids.
Yeah.
I can die for my
Do you
kids,
understand? That love you have. We are
Yes.
in Russia. Do you know we are in Russia? You know, there are a lot of professions that men, that it's supposed to be for males, but women are doing it here.
Yes.
Why is it so? It's
Yes.
so because during the time of war, the men went
Yeah.
to war, and women took these positions. Do you understand?
But do you know why that was possible?
Excuse me, let me finish.
Okay, go on.
Let me finish, bro.
Yeah.
That happened because people, they saw themselves as like true Russians, like Russians. They have a history. They can't even how do I put it? There's no Nigerian that feels the way a Russian feels about Russia.
I think I have enough answer for that for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think the reason why Nigerians don't feel that we are Nigerians, guys, I'm going to go upstairs, but I'm just on like less than in a second. It's going to like disconnect and reconnect again. Yeah?
No problem.
I'm just going to, and then so that I can answer this really good. I think I'm loving this topic.
Yeah.
So
Good evening, viewers.
please tell us your name and where you are hailing us from, please.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. My name is Jack Universa. I'm calling from Moscow.
God bless you, Jack, Abi.
Zubby.
Yeah, Jack Universa.
Zubby, please, can you always ask them this question? If they can die for Nigeria or not, before they go ahead.
Please, let us see now, because not everybody believes in Nigeria. So, my brother, please go ahead and make your point.
Is it my mouth? Now, mouth, you say do Nigeria.
So, Jeffrey, please, our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the #NSAS protest? Hello?
Yes. Is this still there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Oh, okay, Jeffrey, are you still here?
Jeffrey, you there?
They don't come. They won't pause your auto tune.
Okay.
Jeff, we don't hear you. Can't hear you, please.
Can you tell him we don't hear him?
We can't hear you, Jeff. We can't hear you.
You're not clear now.
Your eyes on the close, though. Now, network is very bad, you know.
But okay, before it comes back, can I continue?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, of course, bro. Yeah.
See, when you raise, I'm gonna go way back. When you raise a child in a home where values is being inculcated into that child.
Values, the key
values.
Yeah.
When you raise a child in a home where respect is being inculcated into that child. When you raise a child in a home where there's love. See, that is the reason why a lot of us, we go abroad. We are ready to send our last penny back home.
Okay.
What's up?
Peace, guys.
Yeah, what's up? You good? See, values, respect, love. If you raise a child with these qualities, that is the reason a lot of us, we travel out and we don't forget our parents. Take it from the home, bring it in general to a country that makes you feel loved, respected. You understand? That's the kind of country you will say, I want to die for.
Okay.
Is Nigeria that kind of country that you think you can die for?
Okay, the question is, from the foundation, from the beginning of Nigeria, has anyone ever at any point felt like this?
Felt like how? Like dying for Nigeria?
Like love and values, all these values.
No. You know why? Nigeria has been built. See, let me tell you, when the foundation of something is bad, if you like, put a skyscraper on top. it will never work.
Okay.
Okay.
Now again, bro.
Please, let's hear from our
Well, why would you say that? Sweet banana cake.
Absolutely, because the foundation of Nigeria, to be honest, Nigeria was not built with love. Nigeria was not built by we coming together. We were forced to. They put us together like this is Nigeria. You all cohabitate together. You understand? It is not. It was not a combined effort. Like with dialogue, like let's be one. After you understand my point?
Yeah, I got your point.
When there's no peace, see, when you see two brothers go into a room, they go and argue. When they come out, they are both smiling. No, they went inside to deceive themselves.
So now, you remember,
Yes.
excuse me, let me also say something.
Yes.
At some point, I can't remember the year, but my uncle at some point told me that.
Yeah.
And when Nnamdi Azikiwe won an election in Southwest, tribalism was brought in to take him out, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
I remember that. My dad told me that.
Okay, have we overcome that situation in the present day of Nigeria?
No, we haven't.
And it's going to take a long time.
Okay, now it might never happen. So the thing is, again, a story from my uncle. Okay, when he graduated from school, secondary school, back in the day, after secondary school, you can actually seek for job in companies. He went to Kano, all right, and he was told in his face that he can't work here because he's not an indigene. So now the question will be, an indigene of where? Do you understand? He is a Nigerian. So he went to the north because he feels he's a Nigerian. But he got there, to his greatest surprise, he is not an indigene.
But do you blame the office? But do you blame the office that they said to him is not an indigene?
And excuse me, he never forgot about it. And he never had anything to do with the north again.
But my question is,
now,
wait, bro, let's take it one after the other.
Okay.
My question is, do you blame the office where they said to him he was not an indigene? Do you blame the office there?
Of course, I blame people who run that place.
See, this is why we both think different. I will not blame that office. I will blame their upbringing. You see, it did not just start at the office. It's let's go back to the genesis.
Okay, bro.
A lot of us,
before you
wait,
go ahead,
I'm coming.
This thing you're talking about now, does it still exist in Nigeria of today or not?
Of course, it's tomorrow. See, let me tell you. A country whereby somebody is being told like, oh, you are Yoruba and I'm Igbo.
What is wrong with that, please? Excuse me. What is wrong with that?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, the genesis, how we're being raised. A lot of our parents, they put this segregation inside of us.
There's nothing wrong with owning up to where you're from and supporting and
no, that is not.
Listen.
No, bro. Let me tell you. Not everything our parents taught us was right. Do you agree with that?
Excuse me. I'm not talking about what my parents taught me.
But that's what I'm telling you now.
See,
but that's what I'm telling you now. If you yourself think because you are Igbo and a Yoruba guy is not supposed to be your friend because you are scared they might come and take your position. It is from when you are small.
That's not what I'm saying.
But I'm telling you how that thing goes to the office.
The thing is, you're talking about friendship. Friendship is different from.
No, I'm talking about friendship. Aswad, do somebody understand what I'm trying to say on this platform?
I get what you're saying.
Okay, let me say something.
From the beginning.
Before our brother there, maybe he's been listening. I think he wants to say something. Now, that people go to Dubai, right? They go to the UAE, where it's dominantly Islamic and all that. We have friends that are Muslims. We have friends that practice. Does it mean that our value system has to come and change their way of life?
No.
When you go there, you coexist with your friends freely. They do their thing, you do your thing. You guys are friends. But you
because
guys,
you know why?
Let me finish.
Because they have a system in place already.
That is what I'm
don't
saying.
Have that.
They have a system in place. And their system is ancestral. Yes or no? It's ancestral.
Now you're coming back to where what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. You cannot say we are saying that we are Nigerians.
Can I hear opinion of our Nicola, please?
Absolutely. You can carry it.
Okay,
please,
bro, you
please,
can
our brother, God bless you.
Please tell us your name
and where you join us from.
Okay. you see where Sweet Banana is coming from? I got him.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
even in the United States, let's not talk about Nigeria yet. Let me talk about where I grew up at. You feel me?
Okay.
Tribal, I mean, being from another culture is a big thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, right? We got three cultures in that
group,
country, right?
Yeah, take time.
I could tell you honestly, since I've been growing up, I'm used to Igbo guys.
Yes.
That's what I know. Am I used to Hausa? No.
Yeah.
But I know they're very racist towards Yoruba and Igbo.
Definitely. Yes.
Igbo and Yoruba stand together on anything. But
Okay.
Hausa think they're better than us. No matter how we look at things.
Yes.
No matter how much you want to argue from now till 10 years from now.
Facts.
That's just the way it is.
Yes.
So I'm going to put it to you like this. It's the same thing that's happening within the black and the Spanish and the white people in the United States.
Okay.
It's an ongoing thing. But how can we make our own country better as one? By us coming together. Igbo and Yoruba could come together. They could come to an agreement and make the country better. But the Hausas is the problem that's dividing the country.
Hausas are the problem. Okay.
So when we talk, consequence, what's up? When we talk, let's speak facts now. Let's be real. Yoruba and Igbo always agree on the same thing. But the Hausas is the one destroying the country. I've been reading a lot about current affairs about Nigeria. But we don't stand up. Igbo and Yoruba people do not stand up together sometimes.
Yes.
We turn against each other.
Yes.
Why?
For a very long time. Because they make us to turn to each other. They make us to...
That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
We gotta be united. And I understand where Sweet Banana Cake is coming from. Our upbringing does a lot in our life.
Exactly. It's from the
If
beginning.
my dad tell me, don't deal with an Igbo guy because Igbo guy is not this or not that, or I'm not going to deal with them because that's the way.
That's my point.
It's already in our brain.
Yes.
The Hausas don't want to deal with us because that's the way they was brought up. They don't have to go to school. They don't go to school.
So now the
Do they go
question
to
is,
school? Are they educated?
why stay in a country where people cannot tolerate each other? I mean, why? In a country where people share totally different value system, in a country where people cannot see eye to eye.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that's why it comes down to the religion. That's exactly my point.
Yes, Igbo and Yoruba are united now.
They're united. Igbo and Yoruba are united.
Yoruba and Igbo united now.
I don't care what nobody want to tell me because I've seen it.
The question is, excuse me,
from
let me
here.
ask a question. Do you believe in value system of a people?
Yeah.
Okay. So can there be conflict of value system and still have progress? Is it possible?
Nah, it's not possible.
It's not possible, right? You know,
Yeah.
I'm always talking about UAE because a lot of people want to go there.
Yeah.
A lot of people go there, and a lot of people go there to enjoy themselves. And the truth is, if these guys don't have one value system, how they run things, they won't attain this progress of today. Do you understand? This progress they have that we're all running to enjoy, they won't have it. They have it because they have one system, one value system, one way of life. And this whole tourism hasn't even changed them. They are still their own people. They dress, they eat their food and all that. They still remain the same. But in Nigeria, we don't have one value system as a people.
But you got to understand, now Yoruba and Igbo are very receptive. We are. The Igbo, I mean, Hausa is not like us.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No matter how much you want to welcome them.
Bro, if you look at the map of Africa, for example, you realize, like I said one time again in this show, that why is it that people from the north, right, the up north, why is it they can't coexist with people from Niger? I don't know if you heard about Niger. Niger is up north, and they share the same value system. These guys are dominantly Muslims. These guys are dominantly Hausas and Fulanis. Why can't they exist with those people and have a peaceful country? Why do we have to share in this violence? Why do we have to share in these killings? Because we don't have the same value system. Do you think if they coexist together, they will be killing themselves like that? No. So the truth is, people think I'm tribalistic. No, I'm not tribalistic. I'm just being factual. I'm just being honest with the whole truth. People don't want to say things that they will say, oh, this guy is being, maybe nobody knows tomorrow or something like that. But the truth remains the truth. I mean, people in the South share more history together. No matter Igbo and Yoruba, there's somehow, Igbo and Yoruba are somehow connected historically. We intermarry easily. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, why can't this happen? Why do we keep running away from the truth? Why can't we understand that the problem again we have in Africa is our colonial boundaries? The colonial boundaries we have are just mixed water and oil together. And it will never work. And I don't like to blame the white people for causing all these things. Now we're free.
They give us an independence. It's for us to make it happen. They give us the independence.
Why can't we now change whatever they've done? Why can't we do it?
That's what I'm saying. They give us the independence.
We can change. We can change.
When SARS protests came, the same African mentality came to it. Tribalism was introduced to it. There's no tenacity, no consistency in anything we are doing as Africans. Do you understand? I'll always make this example. Remember during the time of the Biafran War? What kept that war for 3 years? Why? Because the Biafrans had the same value system, the same goal, the same ideology that drove them. Do you understand? During the time that the Fulani people were conquering people up down to Ilorin, they were fighting down to Ilorin. They got to Ilorin. They had this idea of conquest. So they progressed through this conquest. This is the same thing that is happening now, whether I would like it or not. So at the end of the day, people who share the same value system, be it, even if they want to conquer the world, it's possible to conquer the world. There was an idea that Hitler used to conquer the world. It's an idea. Do you understand? The thing is, if the society, they buy it, yes, but Nigeria doesn't have any idea. There's nothing that is binding Nigeria together. Nothing. Nobody can say.
So my brother, you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by organizing the protest?
Yeah, I think they made a mistake, because if you ask everybody now, nobody
don't think so.
Nigeria.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I can't disagree.
One of the best things that's happened to Nigeria for a long time.
The youth in Nigeria, they're very.
Okay, can I just finish before you go ahead? Can I just finish?
Okay. All right.
This is my own point of view, though, and I hold it strongly. Why I said so? I said so because, as a matter of fact, they've asked a couple of people on this platform, who is ready to die for Nigeria? And everybody has said no. And if you're not ready to die for a cause, why start it in the first place? Why start it? Because the cost to change Nigeria must take life. The cost to change Nigeria must take life.
Don't have to.
No, it must take life.
Don't have to.
The America,
not necessarily.
the Netherlands, the Russia, even that we are today, people laid down their lives for it.
Normal. Agree. Agree.
There's no successful country in the world today that people haven't laid their life in numbers for it.
Facts.
So
yes.
If you want to fight for a cause, you must be ready to lay down your life for it. And if
But
you're not ready to lay down your life for it,
why
do it?
Banana, I want to interject in that. I want to say something.
All right.
Do you know? Let me tell you the beauty of Nigeria. If we don't get it, we need to get it straight. I was raised in this country since I was a baby, and I'm a proud Nigerian. You get me?
Okay.
Even outside, when I was in school, anybody that talks shit about Africa, I'm ready to go upside their mouth. I'm really about that life, bro. Because I fight for what's mine and for my root. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
But people that are in our country, Nigeria is a beautiful country. If we have a good government, trust me, all of us will not be in this country right now. Working 9 to 5, slaving ourselves, dying every day to pay bills and to take care of those people back home. Everybody in Nigeria, if we do the right thing or the government did the right thing, we would not be going through this right now. Why? Because of greediness. That's why we're in this position in Nigeria.
Bro, I want to
Everybody,
a thumbs up, right? A thumbs up, like for what you're doing. Like you love your roots. But the question I want
I
to
love
ask
my
you
roots.
is Nigeria.
Let
Is Nigeria
me
your
finish
roots?
now. Let me finish making this point, please.
Nigeria is
The
it
main
your
reason why I
roots?
said this, when you asked me a question, you said, would I die for Nigeria? I'm one of them dudes, and I'm gonna use this word. I'm one of them niggas. I'm gonna die for Nigeria. Though I'm American, but I'm gonna die for Nigeria. Because I belong with my people. I love my people, and I'll do for my people.
Oh, go ahead and die, please.
But who could tell me how I feel about where I come from, my ancestors, my great-grandfather, where they came from, and I'm not gonna support it. Nobody can tell me that. All my nieces and nephews, if you talk to them, they'll tell you straight up, we Nigerians, they was born on the soil. They'll tell you straight up, we Nigerians. We put it in their head. We raised them like that. That's how my father raised us. So let's not be on some, when we die for Nigeria. I know some people on this line right now that will die for that country.
I have a question.
So we have a beautiful, solid country.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you've been to Nigeria recently.
Yeah.
I grew up in Nigeria. So the question I have for you right now is, you talked about, going all out for Africa and your roots. All right? Please listen attentively. Talked about roots.
Yeah.
So my question is Nigeria, it's a yes or no answer. Is Nigeria, do you consider Nigeria your roots?
Nigeria is not my root. Nigeria is just my country. My root is where my great-grandfathers come from. The villages.
My question
That's
now
my root, my
is,
background.
okay, you've answered that. Let me ask you the next question that comes with that. So who are these your ancestors? Who are they? Are they Nigerians?
My ancestors are my great-grandfathers. Those are the people I call to.
Were they Nigerians?
Wherever they come from, that's what I know. I don't know the whole basic of it.
Okay.
I'm just telling you from my understanding.
Yeah, I get it. So they were not Nigerians.
I understand it.
They were not Nigerians, actually.
Regardless they're Nigerians or not. Listen,
they were
my
not
brother.
Nigerians because Nigeria came into existence like 50-something years ago. All right. So, and the fact that why are we having these problems right now in Africa is because our ancestors, we know that Africa ancestry were rich in cultures and traditions, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, we know that. But how do you destroy these cultures and traditions? Is by mixing antagonist, I don't know how to use it, antagonist cultures and traditions together.
Yeah.
So if you realize, from where I'm coming, I am Igbo. If you realize somehow our cultures and tradition in my region is beginning to, it's beginning to die down gradually. Do you understand? So
yeah,
as Africans, we are, in our DNA, we have cultures and traditions. And these are the things we hold first before anything. In Nigeria, people hold on to their cultures and traditions first before even thinking about Nigeria. They identify with their cultures, their people, their tribes, their village first before they identify with Nigeria. So that's why when you meet a Nigerian abroad, you ask him if he's a Nigerian. The next thing he's going to tell you, yes. The next question that follows that is, what part of Nigeria are you from? So that
I could tell you all of that. I could tell you all of that personally.
What?
Because I ask questions. I could tell you that personally, what part of Nigeria I'm from.
No, people ask that. It's okay to ask. But people ask that, you know why? So they can start to relate to you, know how to relate to you. So if it's an Igbo person, he say, oh, the next thing he say, oh, he starts to speak his language to you, and there's this joy, man. But if someone from somewhere else, like the other part of Nigeria, it's a different feeling, it's a different vibe entirely. There's no Nigerian vibe that comes with it.
Can I give you an example? Can I give an example talking about that kind of vibe? I'm an engineer for an oil company in the United States, in Texas, right? I've met a lot of Nigerians. I've met a lot of people. And when I meet my people, guess what? I don't think if you're Yoruba or Hausa or whatever. I just look at all of us as equal and we're the same people. You can now tell me straight up later on, like, yo, I'm Igbo.
Good evening, ma. Big mom is here.
You know, you can let me know and tell me later on, be like, yo, I'm Igbo. This is what it is. And I respect it. Okay, this is Igbo. But when I first meet you, I don't look at that. Once you say you're Nigerian, I accept you already before anything.
That's you also. And the thing I want to say is, I don't look at anybody as less. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What my point is cultural differences. Cultural differences has a very big role to play in development. In America, they have a culture. You understand?
American culture. I'm sorry to say that.
I'm not talking about that kind of culture. They have their standards.
What? Okay, let me ask you a question now. What standard do Americans have?
No, they have their constitution. Like, you know, because Americans are also
talking about the government. Yeah.
No, the Americans of today are not the real people that existed in that place. So they came and formed the government. They owned the place. So but for us, we are sons of the soil. This is where our great grandfathers have been. This is where we've existed. So we just did not write down constitutions and stuff, but we have our rules and regulations. That is why, if you can ask your parents, your grandparents, how they treated criminals back in the day, there was no written down constitution. Everybody knows what happens to somebody who steals. Everybody knows what happens to somebody who commits adultery or whatnot. Everybody knows. So at the end of the day, this is our own way of life. You come to Nigeria today. I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to tell you today.
Yeah.
You know, in 12 states in Nigeria, they have what they call Sharia law.
Yeah, I know.
They have it. So
I know. I read about it.
Yeah.
I read about it. You even pull up the paper and pull up everything. I read about it.
So do you think it's okay that you go over there and you have like a Sharia law that's I will be judged based on Islamic law? Do you understand?
No.
Wait, it's just like, excuse me, you see, like in America, they have different states, different laws, right? Am I correct? Right? Different states, different laws. It's okay to have different laws. You have your Sharia law up there, but at the end of the day, you say Nigeria is what? A secular state. It's a secular state. I have Sharia law in Nigeria. Do you understand? So what I'm saying is, these people, they've made their point clear. They have made us to understand the kind of country they want. Why not give it to them? Why not give this country to them? A country where they can practice Sharia law. The country that, I mean, there are Muslims in America who is, you know, it's not about having long beard and having this small cap that makes you a Muslim. No, there are Muslims everywhere. So if this is the kind of Islam you want to practice, you take your country and do it. And a lot of Islamic countries that have progressed successfully, UAE is an example. They've progressed with their religion. You go there, you still see their wives and their you know, covered. All you know, all the development, all the people trooping into that place, it hasn't changed them because it's their way of life. So at the end of the day, the way of life of the people matters a lot. You're saying you're speaking because you're in America. That energy of an African, yes. But when you grow up, if you had grown up in Nigeria and you understand and feel, not just, maybe you understand, but you have to feel it. Maybe if you feel it, you'll be able to maybe explain better, understand better.
Yeah.
That Africa as it is today doesn't have one country that is in the first world country. Africa is the richest continent in the world, but it doesn't have one country in it. 54 of us. None of us is
Can we go back to the topic because we are
That's
going out
what I'm
of the
saying.
topic.
This NSAS protest was
Celebrity
a
time out.
mistake because there's nobody there who is ready to continue keeping to that protest, even if people are dying. They're not ready.
They need to be.
Because they're not Nigerian.
And guess what? And
They're
guess
not
what? They
Nigerian.
need to be ready. They need to be ready and stand up for what's right in our country.
Okay,
If the youth nowadays can't do that, it's gonna stay the same.
bro.
It's gonna stay the same.
I don't know if you've read about or if you've seen videos about the Biafran War. I mean, you should know that.
Yeah.
Now,
I've read about it.
you know, over 3.5 million people were killed.
Yes.
But what
If not
happened?
more.
In the period
If
of
not
these
more.
years, right? People were
Yeah.
dying and dying.
Wait.
But
Okay.
people continued fighting.
Dr. Good.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
So people continued fighting. Why? Because they had an understanding, they had an ideology.
Subhan, I want to say something.
Yes. Dr. Good, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Dr. Good, see, I see where you're going now. Some of the speculations and I see. It's one of the reasons why Nigeria not come together and make Nigeria work. You understand? Until we all come together as one entity and fight for one just cause, we have a problem in Nigeria. Do you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh man, it's like I'm talking to myself.
Okay, bro.
We
Sounds
can
like
hear
I'm
you.
talking
I
to
can hear
myself.
you. No, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay.
Just breaking a little bit.
Let's not deviate from the topic or the point here, because now it's about if the decision the youth made about NSAS.
The topic
about
is
NSAS,
linked up. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The topic
it's
is
linked
interwoven
up.
like this.
Yes.
If you cannot
yes.
die for a cause, there's no need to start it. That's what I'm saying.
See, yes, I understand you. Let me explain my part. I've listened to you for a while. Let me explain my part. See, before you go. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello, go ahead, Subhan. I can hear you.
Can you hear me, right?
We can hear you.
Okay,
yes.
Good. Before you go to any war, right? You should have a game plan. Zubby, I think this person don't know that they pick.
Please, man, this is a problem. Oh, it's a problem. Hey.
Fly mine. What are you guys cooking there?
Please, hello.
Take them out now. Take the person out now.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I can't find
No, just
it
click on top and you see the name. You just press remove. Click on top. Where you see your name.
Okay.
Then you see remove. You remove that person.
I don't remove them now.
Better. Beautiful.
God bless
See,
you.
before you go to war, you should have a game plan. When the Nigerian youth that went out, they had a game plan. What was the plan? It was just one major objective: let our voice be heard, which was done.
Okay.
Now the plan that my father and your father they were being coward about and they never wanted to do. This generation youth did it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your father, my father, there are days they will tell you, don't talk about government. Don't talk. If you talk, they'll kill you. They were being coward.
That's the fact.
No disrespect. Let's be honest. There are days, if you want to come out and protest, people will tell you, if you come out, they are going to kill you. That is the reason why some youths came out.
despite the fact that they know that they might lose their life. So would you not say that, oh, because some people died, that what they for the fact that they came out was wrong? No. Let me tell you, attention, awareness was being drawn to Nigeria. Don't forget, my brother, there is no smoke without fire, or there's no fire without smoke. You understand? It's a gradual process. This is step one, but it is not what we need to do next. What we need to do next, yeah. Bro, are you listening? Are you listening to me?
Yeah.
Okay. What we need to do next now is we have been to the battlefront. They say he who fights and run away lives to fight another day.
Yeah.
You understand? What we have done now, we've retrieved. We are not back to our shell. Where is the shell? This is our shell. My telephone, your telephone, everybody's telephone. I'm coming. Can I finish
what
this?
you said, but I want to ask you a question.
Everybody's telephone. This is our shell. We have to recuperate. How do we recuperate? But you not gonna let me finish. You not gonna let me talk.
Nobody they talk. They hear you, sweet banana. They go, sweet banana. Sweet banana, right on. Go ahead.
Zubby, still they hear me?
I they hear you. Yes.
Yeah. So how we need to rearrange and come back is we are now with our social media. This is the only way, because stage one, we've just seen that no matter how plenty we are, we cannot fight a government with a weapon. You understand? We cannot fight this government. But how can we fight them? We can fight them with number 6. Now we have to go back. We need to enlighten ourselves, including those youths that were used as hooligans. Let them know that, see, this fight we are fighting is not for us alone, including you guys. We are not here to educate ourselves. See, if from now till the next election, if we all keep coming out to talk about stuff like this, burning important issues, we will be able to make a big difference. You understand? In Nigeria. Some people might not believe in Nigeria. Some of us do still believe in Nigeria. If only we can educate ourselves for a better tomorrow. If Buhari contests in Nigeria today, my dear, Buhari will still win today. You know why?
Buhari will still win?
Buhari will win, hands down. Nothing will happen. Ask me why.
Why?
Because this election, the election is going to be between values and hunger. Baba, now who chop food belle, now you get value. You understand my point? Now who belle food, now they talk about value. Some people will still collect bribe. They will still collect. See, people are somebody saying God forbid. It's the fact. So even people in your own family will still collect money and vote for Buhari. Let's be honest.
Please,
we need to educate ourselves.
Please, let's not start this campaign.
Zubby, I think I want to go. And
before you go, let me quickly do my advert. I beg. On the 27th of March, I'm having the show All African Unite. You know, I want to unite Africa, okay? At Enjoyment Launch Club Dubai, okay? If you're in Moscow City, Russia, do not miss out this Saturday. African Unite, being South African, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Cameroon, wherever you're from, just know that we love you. We want everyone to come together, okay? Join us today. We start by 9 p.m., okay? All African Unite, March 27th.
Okay,
Doctor,
but
please,
before I go, just 1 minute. 1 minute, okay? I would just want to conclude. And one thing I want to say is the protest. I'm not saying protesting is wrong. That's number one. Number two.
But you say it was a mistake.
Let me finish.
You say it's a mistake.
Dr. Collins, let me
You
ask
say
you.
it's a mistake. Please do not change
Dr.
your
Collins,
words, please.
Can I ask you this question before you go?
Yes, please.
When you say the protest is wrong,
Yeah, he said the protest is a mistake.
wrong. When you say
no,
don't change your
I'm
words.
saying,
wait, can I
I'm
ask
not,
you this question?
excuse me, let me finish.
Can I ask you the question
Yes.
so that you answer? Have you been victimized by the Nigerian forces anyway before? Or by SARS?
No.
So you won't understand why this question.
Can I just finish up? Can I just finish? Then everybody can hold their point of view. Protesting, all right? I said the Nigerian protest, the NSAS protest, right? I said it was wrong. That's what I said.
Because you are not part of the victims.
But protesting,
Exactly.
but protesting
You're supposed to be brutalized by the police before.
because no, Jack, the protest was not based only on SARS.
No, it is not SARS. It's on the system.
Protest we all know is based on the failing of Nigeria.
So if you are not part of the brutalization, the system has to our generation.
What I'm saying is,
you not understand.
My point.
You will
The
not
point I've made.
Listen,
I believe everybody understands. I believe I came out clear. All right.
I heard you.
I believe I came out clear. The point I made is, if I am not ready to die for Nigeria, I will not come out in Nigeria to protest.
Can't just live like that.
All right. I can die for Nigeria in my own understanding. Why I'm dying for Nigeria is not for the country Nigeria. I'm dying for my roots. I would die to defend my tribe. I would die to defend my people. So when you say die for Nigeria, I would die for Nigeria because my people are there.
So my brother,
I want to say. Protest for me.
Hold up, doctor, hold up. Please, you just enter our life.
Make I finish.
Make we go in there. Relax now. Please, my brother, just tell us your name. Introduce yourself. Please, before I bring you to the top.
You ask Don Zubby, I greet you specially.
I greet you.
I Jack Universal,
Jack Universal, God bless you.
Yeah. I want to.
And our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag NSAS protest?
We never made a mistake. As a participant of that protest and someone who led the protest in Accra, if you go to my Instagram, you see where I led the Nigerian youth in Ghana on that 1st of October after the massacre. You understand? If you are not part of what's going on, you will not understand the pain of what those who have suffered from it have been brutalized. I'll use the word kidnapped. 2019, I was in Nigeria. I was stopped by SARS at about 11 a.m. around the first start Aziz, and I was taken to their station till like 5 p.m. All they were telling me, they will shoot me, they will waste me, they will do this because they see picture of me in Europe, me in this country. They say, how can I be there in a short while, And at the end, they were asking me to pay 7 million for what? From 7 million down to 700, down to at the end, I think I gave them 30,000 naira. You understand? So he is not part of what I've gone through. You understand? And as someone who grew up in Lagos, I could tell you.
I won't go, man.
I could tell you that
it's so nice to live like this.
Yeah, the Nigerian system deserves that we speak out. And when we spoke on the 20th of October, they heard us. That's the most important thing.
I also went.
Doctor, what be the problem? Doctor, what be the problem?
I want to let me finish. You don't let me finish. Come on, 1 minute.
You cannot finish today now.
I want to talk with my last talk. Go now, Zubby.
I have 2 minutes, right? 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Yes.
I'll say something.
So, the point I don't make, I also protested here in Moscow, in Russia. But I did that to support what is going on. If I was in Nigeria, I would not protest. I would not protest because I know my life is not safe. And I know that protest in Nigeria would not lead to anything. Until there is a very solid plan of where that protest is going. That's number one. Okay. So, number two, I believe Nigeria will not work because we have different value system. We work. That is my point. So, thank you very, very much, Don Zubby, for having me. I've been here for like an hour. And I want to thank each and everybody. I will be watching we don't listen to me. I'm so sorry for people where I shout on top of their head. And I just conversation. You know, once Nigeria starts to vex you like this, you feel shout. So
but before you go, I want to find out whether our Jack have any question for you.
What
Do you have any question for him?
Yeah, the questions where I go answer, he no participate. He no dey Nigeria. He no go through brutalization of the Nigerian forces, either police, either SARS, either army. So I know go ask some question where it through.
But I protested here. That's what I'm
No,
telling
you
you.
protested in Russia. It's different from
Because I
suffering
believe
from that
I'm in a
sickness.
place where I'm safe.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying now. So you will not feel it. You know, like
if I
like
am in Nigeria, I will not protest.
that is you. You see, there's this problem we all have, and it's from our parents.
There was
I
a
think,
counter protest
and
from
I
the
go on.
north. That's what. See, what's
Wait,
all this?
bros,
There was a counter
doctor,
protest from the north. Yes or no?
don't worry about that counter
So
protest.
what are we talking
Don't,
about? What
you don't have
Nigeria
to
are we
worry
talking
about that.
about?
It's politics. It's politics.
What
You
Nigeria are we
understand?
talking about? Where some people are in the north, in the
We are
south.
looking for a way forward.
Some people are in the south dying for the country. Some people are in the north telling you no, that we can't have this protest. What Nigeria are we even talking about? Like, sincerely, there was multiple counter protests from the north. So please, I just have to go. It's my own point, really. I cannot be dying for somebody who doesn't want to die for me. People from the north are not ready to die for me.
And you know you cannot end this conversation today.
I don't finish. That's all I have to say. There's a counter protest from the north, and me, I will start protesting and dying for you, and you'll be canceling the process. You go spoil them from the other side. Is that how things are done? This is not equal. This is not equal.
You
fair.
are making your point, but can someone make his own point as well?
That's why Zubby, come at me for the life. I don't talk finish.
Okay, God bless you. God bless you. Come out, so that we will feel get better bridge, you know.
Why gonna feel that? People they
I agree to you. Yeah,
so,
I agree to you, but I agree to you.
So our local, God bless you for joining us. Good evening. Please, before Jack go ahead, please let's hear from our please 1 minute. So our brother, God bless you. Good evening. Tell us your name and where you tell us from.
God bless you from Moscow here.
God bless you for joining us. So our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag protest?
My brother, I don't know if the network is disturbing. About Nigeria, for the first place, I don't think that we have something called Nigeria because that is company.
Okay.
That is a company. It's not a nation. It's a company. You know, it's a company that everybody is working, everybody employed, so everybody behave as they like. So that is how we go. But I want to say something. You know, when you have a friend who love food too much, and you want to go a party with that your friend, you have to take that your friend come to your home, deceive him with the food, cook food. He eat belle food. After he finish eat belle food, now he pick him to go to the party. So he will not disgrace you. You understand? He will not disgrace you. You know, I think you're hearing me. You're hearing me, Zubby.
I'm with you. Go ahead, sir.
You know, something like they say, answers. If you are going to something, you wake up for your house, you are going someplace, you have to know where you are going, so that you will know time you will come back. People wake up and just say they want to end SARS. On the way, they end their life. That's not the way to do it, because you have to know what you want to do. You just not just wake up and start doing something. When you ask you, he give them more than 10, he bring more than 10. They carry much problem. They say that they want this one, my brother. You see, Nigeria don't have, in Nigeria, somebody in 50 years, if you see that protest, you see that somebody 50 years claim youth. Only in Nigeria, you see somebody with the age of 40, 30, 50, 60, 70, he's still youth.
So,
only in Nigeria, only in that country.
So, do you believe that the protest was a mistake, or do you think the youth they do the right thing by protesting, or do you think it was a wrong decision? So let
It's not a wrong decision. It's not a wrong decision. It's time they do is right. That is a right for protest. You understand? But people that come out to protest, they come out to protest, understand, with the same mentality of the same how they put them inside their mind. You understand? You are coming to protest. You know that they are going to end something that is disturbing you. You understand? You have to come with action. You're not coming with action. You're coming with maybe love and pleasing. You understand? You know, they are coming out, they carry music, they carry love, this and that. You understand? The people even feel you take that position, that time to even have it funny. You understand? You see, they miss up. Some people don't even know what they are coming out to do.
So,
You understand?
so what you mean is this: by them bringing out musicians, bringing out food, you mean it was wrong?
Of course, my brother, is very, very wrong. You have to hungry. You have to hungry, you understand, to work so that we eat after you finish work. You don't need to work. You don't need to believe food before you're going to work. If you there, you are see, if you eat very well, you eat very well. If you go for stage, my brother, you no go sing nothing. Your blood go heavy. The next na toilet. How many times you go toilet and come back and start singing?
Okay.
You go disgrace yourself.
Okay, just hold on 1 minute, please. I want to call her, please. Your name and where the callers can, please.
Hi, my brother. Good evening. My name is Mr. Kelly, and I'm calling from Lagos.
Mr. Kelly, calling from where?
Lagos.
Lagos.
Yes, please.
Okay, my brother. Lagos. This is where the incident happened. So please, our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the outside protest?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not a mistake. The protest was long overdue. Yeah? The protest was long overdue.
Sir, we cannot hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay, good. I said absolutely not. The protest was long overdue, right? So it was never a mistake to have the protest. However, I think where the problem was is, see, when we talk about revolution, yeah, what we were lacking was the revolution of the mind. What we were lacking was the revolution of the mind. When people don't buy into your ideology, okay, when people don't understand your ideology, it will fall apart with time, especially when we talk revolution. The reason why some people will tell you that it was a mistake was because they don't even understand what the concept of revolution is. Protesting is the basic human right. People don't just wake up and protest unless when something has gotten to that point where you can no longer be quiet about it. That is when people start protesting. It has always been so in the history of humankind. But the problem is, most people that came out, they have that revolutionary mindset of what a protest is. They don't have it. If, for instance, that half of the people, let's just say 50% of the people, let's say they understand the works of people like, let's say, the Malcolm X's, the Black Panther, the Marcus Garvey, the Harriet Tubman, they understand the mindset of these people, right? They will understand what revolution is and why revolution is necessary, why protest is necessary. So the problem we now had was, we went into a protest that turned into a revolution the very day that shooting started. The very day the shooting started was the day it went from a protest to a revolution. Right? So now here is where the problem is. The problem is in the fact that those who came out to protest, most of them were clout chasing. They were not really about that lifestyle. They don't even understand why they were there. It is easy for you to, if goats buy into the mindset of a lion, a lion can take goats to war. But if lions buy into the mindset of goats, they cannot go to war. So the mindset was a big problem. Okay, the mindset was a big problem. So majority of the people who came out, even though they were well-meaning people, right? Even though they were well-meaning people, they don't even understand why they were there. Some came there for different reasons. So the mindset already was fucked up. And how you know the mindset was fucked up was what we became after the protest. Like I started with, I said the protest was long overdue. Why I said it was long overdue was we have been seeing it for long that this government are not serving our purpose. We've been seeing it for long that this government have not been serving our purpose. But the problem was in the mindset, because the presuppositions that most people have is that the government there are what, you know, there are Nigerians that think the government there are serving my interests, they are working for me, they are representing me. I am a priority to those in power. When you come from this mindset, you will not question what the government are doing wrong. But when you come from the mindset of these people are there and they are not really serving me, by the evidence that we can see, we can look at the bad road, look at the bad economy, look at the bad education, look at the bad infrastructure, look at the bad stuff. You can look at every evidence and then come to the conclusion that they are not really serving my purpose. The corruption is out there. They are throwing it in our faces every other day. So if you come from the mindset that they are not serving your purpose, you will question their every move. But if you come from the mindset that they are serving and representing and they are a priority to these people, it makes you very docile and you don't go questioning their actions. So if we had a different approach, if we had a revolutionary mindset, saying to ourselves that, come, we deserve better as a citizen. We are the only people that I know in the world that the citizens do not have any extra benefits that a foreigner has in Nigeria. There is no particular benefit that you have as a Nigerian that foreigners do not have. That you can't mention one benefit that you have as a Nigerian in Nigeria that a foreigner do not have in Nigeria. And this is unlike every other. Even Ghana here. Ghana citizens have some special privileges that Nigerians do not have in Ghana. Now, so I think one of the factors that caused people to think the protest was necessary was because, one, people died. Okay, one of the things that made people, fall back and be like, oh, the protest wasn't necessary was because people died. Almost everyone enjoyed the parts. Okay, almost everyone enjoyed the fact that people came out and for the first time speak against something that is blunt and something that is obvious. People love that. The part that people didn't love was the part that people died. Rest in peace to those who paid the ultimate price. But these things happen. Okay, these things happen when you want. See, when you ask those that know that name some of your favorite presidents in Africa. Some we mention, someone like
someone commented. He said did their government send military to shoot and kill them? Shoot and kill them.
Nigerian government.
Yeah, whether the Nigerian government send, he's asking whether the Nigerian government send those military to go and kill innocent people.
Yeah. Okay. You're going to say something. Go ahead.
The question here said, those people he's mentioning, did their own government send them to kill? Under our government, under this Buhari government, it has been hijacked. Even the third Buhari has no say over the government that he's calling. Even the Buhari himself, has no say over the government he's presiding over. So there is no law guiding Nigeria, and that's why anybody can do anything. When the army came out to shoot, when they had a panel over this shooting in Lekki, the army said the state government called them. Governor called them. The governor denied it. So, like you said in the previous in your previous speech, the answers to those shootings will come out in time. But if we are waiting for these answers now under Buhari government, it will not, because they are the same people and they are in power. You understand? We all know somebody made that call to protect his or our own business. We all know about it. But we can't get an answer from the same people ruling till they step down. In 2-3 years' time, a new government will come in and there'll be a change. I still believe if after the NSAS, which was a warning to the Nigerian government, and I can tell you, they found out that we are ready for them. So that is why they changed their titles, going into banditry, nothing. No more terrorizing us individually, but they believe they can come in like terrorists. So this is a change of game. But if we go back to our question, the protest held by the Nigerians youth, was it wrong or right? It was right because presently, I was in Nigeria during the Christmas period. I could walk freely on the way, drive freely, no police harassment. But 2019, 2018, bro, I only go out at night. Because you can't come out with your beers, with your dread, with your fine shirt, with your iPhone, bro. You're a suspect. No matter the ID card you have, no matter the way you go speak.
Wow.
You understand? But after that answers, bro, you go there for bike, they press iPhone. Nobody will stop you. They go see you, they go come out. Like them say, that means the warning we gave is enough. We are not the problem of the forces. We are all together suffering bad system. And what we made them to understand that focus on the government and leave us. And I think the kids like the stars totally reduced or is not being heard. The kidnapping police force asking us to pay with our ATM, police working with POS is no more working again.
Okay, so, this business is closed.
Yeah, so that business, so the NSAS gave a strong warning that we youth and we are not ignorant. Though we understand the system is about gaming, they want to loot. But I can assure you, even if we close our mouth today, they cannot loot the resources in Nigeria finish. If they want to be looting, let them loot, but leave our life for us. That was the message the NSAS gave. And then we went into saying restructuring, rehabilitate our police, improve their payment, our health sector, educational sector. If you watch presently now, our educational sector in Nigeria is crumbling. Now, not against the Muslim outfit, but I did not see why a state government will implement hijab and compose that students must wear it and then cause confusion for academic sector. That means there's no system governing Nigeria. I wake up and do what I want, you know? So if we look at your topic, is that this NSAS protest ran into the ears of our leaders. There were no tribalism that time. There were no religions that time. We are all one. Everybody came out. Here in Moscow, people came out. They went to the embassy. The messages were heard. International news heard it. So the point is that we were heard, and there were changes in securing our life. Now, what we are going to be talking about, how do we restructure Nigeria, or how do we get back to Nigeria back? You understand? Because it's starting that either if there's no restructuring, then there's division. It's two things. These are going to be waiting for Nigeria: division or restructuring.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way forward for us. Either we restructure or we go our ways.
Okay, my brother up here, please say something because I'm running off soon.
Okay, my brother, I want to say something about my brother is talking about the restoration of Nigeria. You know, you can't restore a country that don't have a history. You know, like as we all are here, maybe we bear passport of Nigeria. We say we are from Nigeria, but we don't have a history. We don't know about Nigeria. You understand? Sometimes you see what is going on. Like Yoruba land, they discover how land sheep is digging gold for how many years in a country. You understand? It's digging gold.
Yeah, digging gold.
In Yoruba land, is digging gold for how many years? You understand? You know how what gold worth in this world. You understand? There is something I want to tell people. like we are like this, we are like a traditional people that born in that village because we don't born in Nigeria. We born in typical village, inside village. You understand? We don't go to school to learn. We never go to school like others go to school. Maybe you finish your WAEC, they send you to abroad to go and learn. No, we learn from our village. You understand? We live in the village. We know what we know. When we look somebody's face, we know who you be. You understand? Like now, when somebody is talking about Nigeria, somebody come to Nigeria, understand? When you're supposed to know the history of when you're in Russia here. You know every country have a spirit, have marks. Like to cover the spirit, the country, understand, give the country the value or understand it. You know, like in Africa, what is killing people in Africa, understand? Everybody is talking about respect. Since they enter Russia, do you ever hear respect? All you hear in Russia here, understand me, or understand they agree with me, or I disagree with you. I'm waiting for you, I'm waiting for agree with you. You understand? But you see, like in Nigeria, many families, they didn't try to, like in the village, like in the village, you understand, you used to tell us to understand something. They used to tell you understand this, you have to understand. Not to be forcing you to respect something. Maybe you see what is going on today. Somebody is talking about respect. That is what is killing us today. Like this about answers. This answer is supposed to go to revolution to go direct to British embassy. You understand? That is target of Nigerian people. That target of this people that between all because this is BBC or this CNN. You understand? They have all the whole image of everything that happened. Even the people run to them. You understand me? But today they are not showing anything in the world. They're not telling what's happening in Nigeria, how they kill people. You see, when my brother is talking about restoration of this country, understand? You see what is going on now. Even these answers make many things. People open their eyes. This gold they're digging in Yoruba land for how many years? It's because of these answers make people discover it. It's because of these answers make people to wake up, searching. These answers make people to discover gold that in North. You understand? These answers, you discover many things in Nigeria, but people see it as if it's something like nothing goes to nothing. Anything that happens have meaning. Even when somebody die, it have a meaning. That it has everything have meaning. On these answers, you understand? If in Nigeria sustain these answers because of hungry, Nigeria government, like politicians, they know that the youth of today belong to social media. Youth of today belong to love. You understand? They don't belong to revolution. They don't belong to take action. Today you see some youth, understand, even he complain more than woman. He argue more than woman. You understand? You see that woman Nana is taking action. Look at what is going on, Nana. Onogo man is a woman, is a lady. Many ladies are doing the job. Nobody know who is them. You understand? If it is men is doing it for a long time, this Onogo men, you will see that by land they already go angry. Each other they will start discussing and fighting each other. Understand who will be leader, who will not be leader. The same thing in Kiddy SARS. Immediately these people they enter to discuss answers with this police. They cannot fight something with somebody. I'm going to office to discuss with the same person. What are you expecting the person will do to you? He will push you to politicians. You understand? You see these answers, he make open many people's eyes. He tell many people discourage about Nigeria. Now people are searching and looking where this Nigeria problem is. Where Nigeria problem is from this British. Now we are doing something that the British will end. Immediately British will end, they will free us. Immediately they free us, understand? Everybody, no fight, nobody will fight each other, understand? We go our separate way before we come back again. Now, see, our people in Lagos, you blame people that come out to do a protest. Nothing goes to nothing. What they do the right. They kill people. People die, yes. Everybody wants to die. Nobody will live forever. And what we are looking for now, understand, is to discover all those things. Now, you see, people are searching. In Nigeria today, every village today, every angle, people are looking. If they tell you that this gold, land sheep is not even in the sea. He's digging gold from ground, picking gold out of the land. Where this gold is going? British. Britain. That's the reason why you see this this is the ambassador in Nigeria. This is stupid bastard woman. In Nigeria, understand? He calling and pushing people to go and keep people in Lekki because he know that is a route that they used to send things out of Nigeria. All those things happen in Nigeria, understand? This NSAS open people's eyes. And this NSAS, understand, they must to come back again. And when we come back again, because immediately NSAS coming, before he's coming like a revolution, immediately Nigeria catch up and go arrest Chowore. You understand? Because they feel that if he meets with Nnamdi Kanu in Canada, it is his cause. You understand me? Now they take that opposition to hold that a revolution down. And then they're thinking that his game plan, but they don't know that even the Chowore is a politician like them. You understand? Now they are coming out now through protests to know the route and to hold them because they are doing business with these police people. No policeman will go out without having his commander to tell him what to do. You understand me? Even here we are living in Russian Federation. Even when police arrest you, you understand me? He will if he take you to station, he will be with you until he hand you over to another person before he go home. Everything that happened in Nigeria you see today, British behind all those things because those gold that Queen Elizabeth is hidden in England, British understand. This NSAS with this blood that flowed in Lekki Toll Gate, have already discovered many things. I thank God that people have already woke up and taken decision. Let nobody blame those people that come out for this protest. Nobody said that is a mistake. Everything they happen, understand, they have meaning. And now you outside seeing light, seeing everything, understand that you use to maybe to show people what is going on. Stop being afraid to say your mind. Stop being a coward. Maybe to feel that as you're in there, Lagos, after you speak, they will open your door and shoot you. Man, nobody want to live forever. Action speak more than everything. Complain and blame. You don't blame people that come out to protest. You don't blame people, but only the problem they have is that people that they feel that their father is a millionaire, they have money, they have everything, they can fly out when anything happens. They come and hijack that protest to going to meet a police, to going to discuss with the police people, but after go expose them. You understand me? You understand me? Like people like Davido, all those people, all those gang people, understand me? They go and they make that protest to start having a problem. Because immediately the protest start, they never come out. Everybody come out, everybody block everywhere. Because people target police. Why they target SARS and SARS? Because when SARS, even the man that formed this SARS, he come out and said that the SARS he formed is not the SARS you see today. That the SARS he formed is SARS that he don't arrest people. He just moving and looking and know. It's like he's investigating to see what somebody is doing. You understand? But today, they use that SARS corrupted with this politician. The same thing they do during election. Those people that open door to come and to can't vote, today they don't want to go out again. You understand me? Everything that happened in Nigeria is the same thing that Abacha fight. Because during Abacha time, he killed 8 people that come to hijack Nigeria. This is Fulani. They come during Abacha time to hijack Nigeria. There are 8 people. There are 8 in government. 1 person survived, and that 1 person survived is this man that died. Nana, they replaced. They said that he's still alive. You understand me? He's among those people that they want to hijack Nigeria during Abacha time. But Abacha is a powerful man. That's the way you see that the British is behind all those things. The British should do all this to kill Abacha, and the level Abacha that is a corrupt, is a criminal. Because Omar Gaddafi advised Abacha to not allow them to continue this thing that they do in Nigeria. You understand me? These British people, my brother, I'm telling you that the problem we have is not even Fulani, it's not even Hausa, not even Igbo, it's not even nobody. But only because they see that the Fulani is dull people. They used to use them because they don't go to school, they don't travel, they don't educate. You understand me? They pass through them. They are using them, push through them, understand, as if it's a Muslim something. It's not a Muslim something in Nigeria. The problem we have in Nigeria, understand, during Abacha time, they need to hijack Nigeria during that time. But Abacha do what? Abacha removed them and killed 8 people among those people. And 1 person remains is this Buhari who died like 2017. And now they're still doing all this to hold the grant they are looking for. You understand me? Let us not be afraid to come out to liberate ourselves. Not every time we come out and talking about respect. My brother, we have to understand each other. Disagree and agree. If we agree, we move. If we disagree, we wait until we agree. Not every time we come out to say respect. Nobody respect help. You understand me? Because if you keep respect, you will turn being like a woman. Every time you complaining. Every time you complain, because respect me. Okay, my brother,
Thank
I
Not
end
every
here.
woman complains,
thank you
Sha, but
so much
okay.
for your point. Thank you so much for your point. Really appreciate you for joining us. Okay? Thank you.
Hi,
I,
Zubby.
I, I think. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, my new caller, please, if you can hear me, please, your name and where they call us from, please.
Hi, my name is Ivy. I'm calling from Abuja.
Your name is?
IB.
Oh, IB, I'm seeing your comments. IB
Yeah.
from Abuja. God bless you. So, make your
Amen.
point.
Me too. Oh, all I just wanted to address was I had a few comments that really triggered me, and I saw a few people typing some things. Now, somebody said people died for nothing, and then another person said the protest had no effect. I don't agree with those two comments. I think they're very insensitive, and I
Okay.
think they're very myopic. Now, what is a protest? A protest is simply people expressing their disapproval for something.
Okay.
Okay. SARS has done something to my friends before, and I know even my cousin, they've stopped him before. Someone that was doing his job, not somebody that he wasn't doing Yahoo or anything, he was doing his job. You understand? So I've experienced it firsthand. I've been told not to speak my accent in Lagos before because they're gonna try to get money off us and we're not gonna be safe. So I know firsthand what the experience is. And I lost a friend in the protest. So I know what I'm saying when I say you can't come and making comments like
Okay,
that.
you lost a friend in the protest. That
Yeah.
means the people that lost their life, people can easily know them, right?
Well, I know someone that died. So now my point is the protest, the reason why, well, I feel like the protest wasn't a mistake. And I will say this one point just to buttress that. The reason why it's not a mistake is because if it did not have an effect, the politicians will not now start looking for a way to disrupt it.
Okay.
The only reason why they started looking for ways to disrupt it was because it started having an effect. It started gaining social media attention. It started gaining international attention. And that is exactly the point of the protest. This generation is basically showing them that we are not going to just keep quiet and let you all do what you've been doing. Okay? We are going to speak up. Now, everything cannot just happen. The change you guys want to see cannot just happen within 3 months or 6 months of a protest because Nigeria is rotten. The change is going to take years. It's going to take time. But let me tell you something, in case you don't know, the protest was a start, a good start.
Okay.
How?
Because at least now they know.
Hello. Can you explain to me how the protest was
Can
supposed
I finish talking, please?
I want to know how.
I don't want to come and argue or battle.
Please, hold up. Allow her to finish, please. She's the first
I'm not here to debate with anybody that has affiliation with politicians that cannot see beyond that. I'm here to just say my point and go. Now, my point is, as I was saying before I got, now I don't even remember what I was saying. But my point is, it wasn't a mistake because it had an effect. And that even opened people that didn't know what was going on before. It started opening their eyes. Someone like me, before the protests, I wasn't interested in Nigerian politics. To be honest, I actually live in the UK. But I wasn't interested in Nigerian politics because I thought I don't live there, I don't care. But when I saw what was happening at that protest, I went and started researching the history. I went and started talking to older people that knew what had happened. And there's even a guy on Instagram, DJ Bungali or something. But I started researching. I started, trying to understand how bad it had gotten. And I realized that even people that were interested in politics before, the protest opened their eyes. Like the guy before was saying, even though we couldn't really understand him, but he was making some points that the protest started opening our eyes to political issues, to show how terrible the politicians are, to show how hungry the human beings are, that even to show how wicked the people in power are, that they can even be hiding things like Indomie. The food they're supposed to give people for COVID, they're hiding it. Do you understand? So even if you might say we didn't achieve anything, but the fact that we were able to open people's eyes, The fact that we're able to come together, not thinking, oh, you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, you're Igbo, you're Yoruba. The fact that they could run that thing, even when their accounts got frozen, they could transfer the money via Bitcoin and they could do stuff. It tells me that this generation isn't playing and would actually leave something better for our kids if they let us get through to it.
Okay.
But that's another topic for another day. But the topic we're discussing now is if the protest was a mistake. And I'm standing here to tell you, and I'm not going to argue with nobody or take any question. I'm coming to tell you that it was actually a start of something great. Do you know the date of that day? If you look at it and you believe in numerology, you understand. It was 10/10/2020 when that massacre happened. It wasn't a joke. It was the start of something. Yes, we can be scared and we can be cowards and we can think, oh, I don't want to die for Nigeria. And what has Nigeria done for me? This and that and that and that. Like I said before, I lost my best friend in the protest. So I know what I'm saying when I say that that protest did not just go for nothing. Yes, maybe we could have done it in a way that people would have not died. But then it's not our fault that we live in a country where if you come and express yourself, the government will send army to come and shoot you down. Protests happen in UK. In UK. People protest for something silly, self. I heard a country where they were protesting because they told them to stay in lockdown. People protest for things like that, and the government doesn't send army to go there and start shooting them. Do you get me? Only in Nigeria, the government starts to shake that. What's going on? People are becoming aware. They are not even like the man was talking about respect. They're not even respecting our authority anymore. Do you understand? Something as crazy as COVID, where the government says stay in the house for safety. People were protesting because they have actual human rights. It's only in Nigeria where they want to be authoritarian in a democracy and tell you can't protest. Protest is a human right. Protesting doesn't mean I want to fight the government or overthrow the government. I'm just saying I'm not approving what the government is doing.
Okay.
So my point is, it was not a mistake, and I'm glad we did it because it's the start of something great. And yes, I know we all want to hope for a better Nigeria, and we want to, we have our own ideas of how Nigeria should be. But when I look back at the history, I now know why we can't work as one Nigeria. But that's topic for another day again, like I said. What I'm saying is Nigeria needs to decentralize for it to work. Because we're never meant to be together in the first place. But I don't want to go into that. I don't like going off topic. I like to hit the topic and just go. But yeah, thank you so much for bringing me on. I'm glad I was able to come and explain what I was saying in the comments.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Zubby.
So can I ask you a question, or like my brother?
Yeah, you can ask me a question. You can ask me a question.
Okay. Now, you stand that the protest is not a mistake. So, what will be the stand of those people that lose their life in the protest and nothing has done to their case? The police people, the army people that make the shooting, both the SARS, both the reason why we even contest. Nothing has ever happened since then.
That's so much love.
Nothing that.
What is our faith on the protest?
I'm glad you said nothing has happened, but you forgot to put yet. Nothing has happened yet.
Yes,
now,
okay.
Remember, with every country that got where they got to today, they had times like this, or they even had worse times. So, like I said, this is a start. They might not see the effects immediately. Okay? See, there's something they always say, yeah? For things to get better, things might have to get bad. Before a seed germinates, you have to throw it in the ground and cover it up.
Okay.
Sometimes for life to happen, there has to be blood. So let's just, I don't want it to come out wrong, but my point is, let's see it as it was the price that was paid for what is to come.
Okay.
They might not get an immediate, I'm still mourning because it's still fresh in my head. And I do a remembrance every month. Let's say we're not seeing the results now. But trust me, when things start to get better, we will forever remember the people that died in the massacre. We will forever remember the people that went out to protest. We will remember people like Macaroni that was out there and got arrested, even though, he's not a politician. We will remember people that used their social media to talk. We will remember people that stood their ground that were not cowards. But if that did not happen, we will not have the amount of political education and the amount of political. Do you know how many? Even I think BBC carried the news. DJ Switch had to leave. If we did not get that kind of attention, How would we know that things like this are happening in Nigeria? People that didn't know about it before, I mean, even people that they probably didn't know what Lekki was until that day. They now know things like this are happening. So it might not happen now, but trust me, it will eventually. Okay, now after the protest, remember, that's when all these things started coming up. When would they talk Oduduwa Nation?
Yeah.
People started coming out to say, let's not decentralize.
That was the yeah, I like that.
It was after the protest that people started coming out with their chest to say, let's forget Guinea Biafra, let's do this. That's when people started coming out more and being more vocal about the political stance.
Yoruba wake up. Yoruba really wake up from that protest. Yeah.
That's when we now realize that, hold on, these headsmen are actually moving mad. That's when we realize that, okay, Boko Haram we need to stop these things. Before the protest and before the whole massacre, we were not. I don't know the word, but we're not focusing on these things. We're not taking them serious.
Okay.
So the thing is, it might not be that they might not get money now, they might not get anything now, but when it actually pays off, they will look back and they will say, we are grateful that they came out to do this. Yes, they died, and yes, shout out to everyone that lost somebody, because I know the pain. I'm talking from that place.
Please, I would like you to stay if you are not in the haste, because you are the only lady that who coming up here to speak his mind, you know. Man. So please, our new caller, please. Your name and where you call us from, please.
My name is Victor. I'm calling from Sweden.
Victor from Sweden. So our topic goes this way. Do you think Nigeria youth made a mistake by holding the hashtag #EndSARS protest?
No, not at all. In fact, my own problem right now is that we are sounding like the protest is over. It's not yet over. We're just building for the next protest. Everybody is angry. Everybody is still angry with the government that shot its citizens. We are still angry. So for me, the protest is not yet over.
Okay.
It's not. It's just for us to document all what that happened and put them into the public space and send them to the right channel so that the international community can see what we are dealing with. So that when we are coming out for the next protest, we have the support, enough support. Because what I think we are battling with is support from the international community and from international organizations. What I think we should be doing now is gathering those pictures of those that happened before, channeling them right to the heart of the international organization. There are many groups, pressure groups in different countries in Europe, where we can channel so that when next we are coming out, they will be giving us a lot of publicity in their own space. Because when they pressure their own government, their governments will be forced to say something. We should not back down, because things that happened before are still happening. And those people they killed in Lagos, there are people like me and you. These are people who have never seen violence in that sense. They are not like the general, maybe the IPOB, who are being shot every day, where everybody's keeping silent. These are the youths who go to school, who are working in tech. These are people these are me and you, the city guys who have never seen bullets before. These are the people they crushed so hard. So if they could do that in Lagos, then it tells you that we are in a rotting space. We need to wake up, come out. We should be protesting every day.
Okay.
We have been occupied by a force that is not listening, it's not ready to listen.
Okay.
So I don't like the rhetoric that we had a protest. We are still having a protest. Everything we do as Nigerians, every Nigerian youth is in protest, perpetual protest. Okay. We're still in protest. Yeah.
Okay. 1 minute, Mr. Maxwell, please.
So that's my take. So it's not a mistake, and it shouldn't be a mistake.
Okay.
Mr. Maxwell, please go ahead.
Okay, my brother from Sweden, you have spoken well. Okay, like we that were in Nigeria, that were in Ajogun level, we could explain better. let me tell you something. I'm not against the protests that happened that took place in Nigeria. I'm not against it, but I'm against the killing.
Okay.
Reason being that a leader that could make such a drastic decision to kill his citizen is not worthy to be called a leader. That's of all. Right? That's one. Secondly, let me tell you something. The protest is a very big mistake.
The protest was.
It's a very big mistake. I'll tell you why. Hold on, I'll tell you why. A protest that has basics, but they don't have the sense to carry out a peaceful protest. Do you know what protest is? Now, when this guy died in America, there was protest on the city of ATL, Texas, and the rest. People were protesting because he actually got killed by cops, right? Now, this is it. Did you see them play music on the protest ground? Did you see them bringing Jay-Z, bringing Beyonce, bringing Rihanna, bringing what's it called, Chris Brown to come and sing on stage for the protest? Did you? Come on.
People can protest any. I'm sorry. Can I just say something?
Hold on. When you were talking, you said I should not say shit, and I didn't say shit, right?
Okay, I'll type it then.
Yeah. So this is it. When you are doing a protest, it's good that your major aim should be on the protest. But let me tell you something. At first, they were doing the protest correctly and rightly. But along the line, they changed the protest to carnival. It was no longer a protest again. It was not a carnival.
Okay.
Right? That you can come to, listen to some good music, and go. I am not a politician. I'm just in Nigeria like everybody else. But what I'm saying, in essence, is they have a goal where they started the protest. But along the line, they deviated from the goal that they have. Let's be realistic. Let me tell you something. The protest is a waste because those people that die, nothing is going to happen. All this one that you're saying that international community, Baba, there is no international community. We are dealing with the Nigerian government. They have sovereignty. They have sovereignty on their own. It's a country. They have a sovereignty. So no international community cannot do a jack. It is what Nigeria documented that is going to be submitted to international community, not what you documented. You think you have right over Nigeria than you have right at the what's it called international community over Nigeria where you have the leaders? You don't. The leaders is going to determine what they go to send to international community. That's one thing you should know. And let me tell you something. Hold on, bro. One other thing is that we in Nigeria we're practicing a failed system of government. It's a failed system. Reason being that we don't have a leader. We don't. Whichever person you see governing us, leading us, they are not leaders. Right? So, and aside from that, those guys that went on protest, there's a way you do your protest, and you go to pass your message across to everybody. Yeah, we knew that some hoodlums actually hijacked the protest and all that. We know that, but let's be frank with ourselves. Was that really after the first 2-3 days of the protest? After that, was that really a protest or a carnival? Was that really a protest or a carnival? I don't get it.
Are you
asking us? Should we talk?
I'm not asking you. I'm asking
him.
No, I'm asking, bro. I'm asking you. The guy in Sweden.
Is it a general question? Or
no, I'm asking the guy in Sweden because I listen to him talk. I'm asking him.
I want you to finish. I don't want to cut you short.
No,
I want you to finish.
Go ahead. No, I can hear you. I can hear you. I just asked you a question.
One. Yeah, for one, I'm here in Sweden and in other parts of Europe, as I've seen, they protest with music too. So you don't have a point
kind of
there.
Music? Like they bring hold on. They bring
this place is not modern. When you talk about protest, when you talk about protest started from Europe here and America. So I'll tell you for a fact, they protest with music. So that is not a point.
Bro, hold on. Hold on.
That's why I didn't cut you short. I just want to finish. You will talk. You will talk, please. Two. I will not say the Nigerian youth. Do Nigerians have a right to come out and protest until Nigeria is split? Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Good. So we have two things now. We have 2 things now. 2 points I've countered you now. So from all you said now, there's one thing you said that hoodlums took over the protest. Please. I don't like it when we all know what is going on. We saw that the government used hoodlums. They brought hoodlums. other places, they were releasing hoodlums from government bosses. And we're still saying hoodlums hijack. Which protest? The government was using hoodlums to attack you. Why are we always trying to sound politically correct?
Okay,
I don't know where you work. I don't know who you're trying
okay. This is it, bro. This is it.
to protect.
Hold on.
The Nigerian, I'm coming, you speak. The Nigerian,
Okay,
I'm coming, you speak.
go ahead.
I'm telling you, the Nigerians who came out have total right to come out. And then when they went for palliatives, I will tell you one thing again. During protests, a lot of things were unraveled. That the Nigerian is hungry, that there was food piled up somewhere, and the Nigerian has nothing to eat.
Bro, before
In
the
the same country, that was told.
before
Wait
the
now.
palliative.
That's why I didn't cut it short.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't cut it
I
short.
asked you a question and you were trying
You
to
will
answer.
talk. You will talk now. You will talk.
But I
You will
was the
talk.
one that
Hold
asked the
on.
question, right?
If for a Nigerian, to go and start taking palliatives, it should tell a same leader something that the people are hungry.
This guy
People are
now call you
hungry.
the
You
name.
know, it's only in Nigeria and some parts of Africa where you use firearms to stop criminality. You don't use firearms to stop criminality. You use jobs. Jobs to fight criminality. You use soft landing. You use jobless payment to jobless to stop criminality. So you reduce it drastically instead of buying arms and fiddling money here and there. Create jobs and pay the jobless, the unemployed. Give them a stipend, and then you cut criminality by more than half. Then you tackle the rest with your police. So that's what I'm just saying is that what you said now is your point of view, but it doesn't count. It
Okay,
doesn't count.
now can I
Protest is
talk?
done like that all over the world. People break things everywhere. Even the police doesn't have to use the guns.
Baba, sorry,
They use what the water
bro,
guns.
bro, can I talk? Now listen to me, bro.
Yeah, you can.
Listen to me. You are in Sweden, right? You are in Sweden, right?
Yeah.
I'm in Canada,
Yeah.
so I'm not in Nigeria. I'm in Canada,
Okay.
and I know how they
Okay,
protest
good.
here, right? Hold on.
Okay, good.
Let me tell you something. You people stop comparing a developed country to Nigeria, okay? Because there is a system that works in Sweden and a system that works in every other country that you have. There is no system that works in Nigeria. So stop comparing Nigeria with any other country. The way you go to protest, the way you go to bounce a police officer in Canada or in Sweden, the way you go to tell the police officer, hey, keep short. I'm not talking to you. I have my freedom. The way you go to do that to a police officer here in Canada or where you are, you can't do that in Nigeria because you don't even have the right in Nigeria. They make you understand that you don't have the right. Yes or no? But you know that you have the right. Am I communicating to you? You know you have the right. But the way they will make it sound to you, they will make it sound as if you don't have the right. That's how you go to a police station and they will tell you to bail to bail somebody and pay for the bail. Whereas bail is free, right? Right? Are you getting me? Now, what I'm saying is that the NSAS protest is on scholarship, bro. I'm not fucking on any scholarship, bro. Don't worry, DM me. I can surprise you today. Don't worry, DM me. Don't forget about that. Okay, as I was saying, bro, this is it. The NSAS protest. The reason why I say it was a waste of time is because I will tell you what. It's because the first 2-3 days, this guy has focus. Get me right, okay? The first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, they have focus. At the end of the day, their attention, their mind, everything was deviated from the focus. It was now China on the concert in quote. Hold on. It was China on the concert in quote. That's why you could see somebody that will tell you, man, what am I doing now? Let me just go there and catch fun. So it is now a fun ground for everybody, not a protest ground. Get that right. Because at least I know
I'm from Sweden. I'm the one from Sweden.
Hold on. I know they interview about 3 or 4 people. They interview a couple of people on the protest ground in Lekki. I have a couple of friends there. And this guy said, man, instead of me sitting down at home,
So,
I never come here and enjoy
you want to
myself.
leave or you have something to add, please? Please, my brother, Mr. Maxwell, please. Can our sister say something, please?
Go ahead. Let that go ahead.
Okay, I've just gone on Google to check the meaning of a protest, right? A protest is a statement or action expressing disapproval or object to something. Number one. Number two, there's nowhere that it says the guidelines for protesting in Nigeria says don't play music, don't bring Davido, don't bring whiskey. Anybody can protest anyhow if I want to dance naked in front of the Aso Rock and protest, let me do that. The point is, I am making my point out that I'm not happy with what the government is doing. People can protest anyhow they want. And the fact that they live in Nigeria and Nigeria is not America or Canada doesn't mean the people living there are animals and they don't have rights. So when you say things like, you don't have rights in Nigeria, maybe you don't have rights in Nigeria, but the people there are humans too, like you and I. The fact that we live abroad doesn't now mean that, oh, our own rights are better. Everybody born in this world is born with inalienable human rights
Okay,
that they
now,
should have,
when you
regardless
were
of
talking,
where they are in the world.
when you were talking the other time, you said whenever you go to Nigeria, people always advise you to keep your assets. Why? Because they go to extort money from you or because they go to threaten you. Did you say
But
that
does that
yes
mean
or
I
no?
don't talk?
Hold on. Did you say that yes or no?
I did, yes.
Thank you. So you simply have the right that when you go to Nigeria, you should keep that same asset and let the policeman stop you and tell you, give me something, and you quote the law for the same policeman and see his response. See, let me tell you something. What you guys are failing to agree, or what you guys are failing to understand is that I am not saying that the killing is right. I'm not justifying the killing. But I am just, what I'm trying to say is, after a couple of days of that protest, their attention was actually deviated to something else. It was turned to a concert, a music concert, whereby you just have to come, just relax yourself, listen to music, eat, and go home. So people were doing that back to back. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you another thing. Do you know that out of the people that went to Lekki to protest, to that protest in Lekki, do you know that 1/3 of them actually went there because of the free food? Do you know? They were bored at home. There was nothing to do. They were bored at home. Do you know?
I disagree with you on that because everybody in that Lekki toll gate, they mean business, sir. They are not there for only for food.
I can hear you. Go
They are
ahead.
not there for only for food because I watched that
Let me say
protest 24 hours. They are very mean.
let
Them
me
standing in that toll gate eating do not mean that they don't know what they are doing or they don't have their target. So please let's also
let,
mind our let's know when we insult our youth. I beg.
let me say something,
Now,
please.
hold on, please. Can you read?
Let me say something.
No, hold on. Can you read what this man wrote? Dr. John, please, can you read it?
Who?
During the
Dr.
concert,
John.
he was still blocked, and the people. Look, let me tell you something. I see what he's trying to say, but let me tell you something. Right? We
If the
are
protest was
at the
successful,
brink.
Lagos will still be closed
Bro,
by now. Forget it.
bro, let me explain something to you. We are at the brink. If you like it or not, we in the diaspora, we are supposed to be speaking intelligently
Baba, because
about the
nobody is going
situation.
to go on any
And
protest again.
imagine,
That's the
you say
point.
you live in Canada. You say you live in Canada. You say you live in Canada.
100%.
Now, what you I assume or I presume you've been there for more than 5 years.
I've been
You've
here for
seen
long. I
how
can't even remember.
the
I've been here for long, bro.
okay, you see how the society works.
Yeah, 100%.
So you should not for 1 minute excuse why Africa is not working. You should not for 1 minute. When your country, Nigeria, has so much resources that it can pay unemployment benefits and it's not doing that. You should be the voice that is speaking out and saying, look, Canada you are speaking about, Canada doesn't have 1% of what Nigeria has, and you know this.
100%.
So
That's
you
what I'm telling
should
you.
be the voice. Look,
Bro, my
no. I'm
Gambia
pointing it.
advice.
I'm pointing
Let's
out to
send
you. I'm
Nigeria
pointing.
and
I'm
take
pointing to
money.
you that you're not doing the right thing. You're supposed to be the champion
Of what?
for the right of the
Because
Nigerian.
the Nigeria has
You,
also failed me.
because you see the
Nigeria has
situation
also
that
failed
was.
me too.
You know that you can never suffer like the Nigerian that is in Nigeria. You
Eh?
know that if the Nigerian that is in Nigeria comes for 1 week where you are, they will never go back to Nigeria. They will, in fact, they will pick up arms against this government. What Nigeria is Nigeria is a death trap, and you know this. If Canada has 1% of what Nigeria has, you talking there, you'll be
Mr. Sidi,
you'll
Mr.
be
Sidi,
earning
let
so
me
much.
tell you my advice. Let me tell you my advice to Nigeria.
No, and
Okay?
you have
Hold
spoken.
on,
I
let me
just
tell
want
you
to
my
let you, I just
advice.
want
Let
to
me tell
say
you my
something.
advice. Let
I want to
us
say something because I allowed you speak.
hold on,
I
my
allowed
bro.
you speak.
Let us
I
gather
allowed you speak.
together
Let me speak.
and sell this country and let me get my share and go. That's it.
See, you see it, because your own done better now. You don't want
No,
to
it's not
talk. You
because
don't
I
want
don't
to say
better,
this.
because I don't
I
believe in
believe
Nigeria
you have
again. It's simple. I don't believe
you
in
have
Nigeria
relatives.
again.
I was the one who organized the protest here in Sweden. So you're talking to an activist. I'm not just an activist. I'm a participant in every level. For one, I've seen how a decent society works. If I was still in Nigeria, maybe I would be sounding like you. But because I've seen that things can be done properly, it is because of this kind of excuse that we give that Nigeria is not this. Nigeria, there's no excuse you can give why Nigeria is not working now. In fact, this Buhari government has shown that there's a ghost. There's nobody in Aso Rock. There's no excuse. Even if a goat is in Aso Rock, Nigeria is going to be good. There's nobody. People are just taking us backward. That's what is happening. And you know this, sir. You know this. In a country that has oil, so much oil, that in the next 50 years we can't finish it. And people are so. Okay, to tell you how unintelligent the government is, the electric cars is the future.
Yeah.
And we're having enough solar power, and we're having enough youths to start investing in these areas so that there will be enough jobs for a lot of people. The Nigerian government is not saying anything. There's no future for oil. The electric power that is the future, they are not investing in. So tell me what the government is. In fact, what we are saying is the protest is not yet ended. Everybody should be in a sense of protest every day.
I just have one thing to say. I beg. Let me say one thing, please. On time. What I'm saying here, bro, don't take it to heart. I'm just saying what I feel like saying. Okay? Don't take it to heart. But what I need to tell you is that
we should not be talking like this.
Hold on.
Tensions are high. Tensions are high.
Let me talk now, please. Bro, what I will tell you is, you said there's another protest, right? I want to put it to you. In the next 2 years, 3 years, you're not going to see any protest in Nigeria. Do you know why? If this administration is still there, you're not going to see any. Do you know why? This administration, they are hostile towards everybody, towards the youth. They are hostile towards everybody. Bro, you don't want to jeopardize your life for somebody that doesn't even value it, that is not even going to value it. I'm telling you, people that died in Lekki, please, what has their family benefited from it? Come on, let's be sensible. What have they benefited from it? Yeah, they did not die in vain. We know that they did not die in vain. They're going to be remembered someday. But the fact is, Baba, I don't believe in someday. I believe in now. What is going to happen now?
And that's the problem.
Now, I believe in now.
That is the problem. You can't keep wanting to see results immediately. You can't.
Really?
No, that's not how life is.
My brother, you are just accepting that you are permanently doomed. That's what you are saying.
Yeah.
That Nigeria is permanently doomed.
No,
that's what you are. You are accepting your fate.
Not me. Nigeria. Say Nigeria. Not me.
No, you are Nigerian now. That's what I'm saying now. That you are accepting that Nigeria is permanently doomed.
Bro, I'm not. Look at me very well. I'm not in Nigeria.
Okay, you are not a Nigerian.
I'm a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian. I'm not in Nigeria.
Okay, you're a Ghanaian, you're not in Nigeria.
Yeah, I'm a Ghanaian, I'm not in Nigeria.
This man is confusing us. Yeah, it's confusing us here.
I'm telling you, I'm a Ghanaian. No. Reason being that when I left Nigeria many years back, I actually took that passport and I said, this country, I ain't going back to this fucking shit old country again. So I'm a Ghanaian.
Okay, bro. You should have said that so that we talk to people who know.
He's just trying to confuse everybody.
So,
please,
Mr. Aswell,
we're not here to
please, please let me bring in Nigeria, please. Let me bring in Nigeria.
Yeah, bring in Nigeria because this man is against. He's a traitor.
He's trying to turn it into a joke. It's not a joke. Just go away from
this thing. I don't know why
this is not the time.
This is not like a joke.
It's not the time for playing. These things are personal to me. Don't be joking about
this. Is not the time to joke about. This is not the time to talk about these things because people are really, really angry.
Also, what I wanted to respond to when he was saying that protest and music. See, people don't have, when he said there will not be another protest in 2 years, I don't think that's true. Because you know what's funny?
Please, do not mind this guy. You.
The hashtag, no. Even the hashtag on Twitter was strong enough. We don't even have to come out physically. The hashtag on Twitter was strong enough.
Mama,
we don't have to protest physically all the time. We can protest online.
Yeah.
We can protest any other way.
It seems to me that the countries that claim to be,
Mommy.
it seems to me that the countries that claim to be the leaders of the free world, you
NCID,
know,
Mommy, I'm
Big Mama.
hearing
you know,
you.
Big
Good
Mama, good
evening.
evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Me, I'm not
Baba,
going to
come
say
in the
nothing.
house.
I'm just going to observe.
Ah, Aja, come now. I have to keep quiet. You know more about Nigeria than us.
I'm
So,
just going to observe. I'm not going to say nothing. Go on. I'm listening.
Sorry, can I just address this comment? Twitter is not enough. Online protests can never affect the government. I know, but my point. Okay, let me just say my full point. Now, when I say we shouldn't protest physically, I'm saying that because now we know what will happen when we protest physically. We've done it and it doesn't work. So the way Nigeria should work is when you try something and it's not worked, you try something better or something else. So now what I expect people to be doing is undercover planning. Okay, I want, as the way we came together, the way we came together and did that protest and everything was, the provision, getting people, ambulance, getting doctors together, getting lawyers together. We need to keep those. I heard a lady in a video talk about non-governmental organizations and the power that they carry, but they don't know. So we need those
yeah,
NGOs to start working from the under. Don't show yourself until election time. Undercover,
yeah,
doing your thing undercover, educating people, creating political awakening for the time when it will be needed.
exactly,
We don't need
exactly,
we don't need physical protest for now because we know that we're dealing with animals. We know that they're not going to listen. We know
exactly.
they're going to send the army to shoot us down. So now that we've seen that that's how they roll, we will now go under and do something strong, something to the point where we even put our youth in their political parties to give us information on how they're moving and what they want to do. So we know what we're doing and how to attack.
Can I just ask one question?
Come on, go ahead, please.
I understand what you're saying theoretically, but practically, will it work? No, hold on. Theoretically, we understand. Practically, will it work in the sense that are the youths that you're talking about, how united are they?
We did that protest before the hoodlums hijacked it, and we were able to run. We ran that project before the hoodlums hijacked it. Did we not run it? Did they not provide hospitals for people? Did we not provide health care? Did we not provide food? Did we not provide?
No, hold on.
Everything the government should be doing, they did it within that protest.
Hold on. I'm not saying kudos to all of them because they did that. My own drift is how united are the youths?
And that's why I just said they were united. If they were united enough to run that protest, I'm
That is
sure
a
for the greater good.
No, that is a small fraction you saw. Like you said, on the cover. Wherever there is unity, there will always be someone who will castigate that unity. You know that. That is why I
Okay,
said,
let's
how
even try. Maybe we tried
united
the
are.
protest and we saw that it didn't work. Maybe try out first. If it don't work, if person must sum up, it don't work, we will try something else until we get to where we are going. We can't just try one thing and say, it's done.
No. I'm not saying they should stop. Don't get me wrong.
No, but I get your point that okay, maybe somebody will now go and even like maybe they will now go and even be the ones turning against the youth, right? I understand that point, and I'm reasoning with it now, and I'm saying my point is we know the thing is we know where we're going to. We need to be flexible on how we get there. So we'll keep trying whatever it is that it takes to get us where we want to be.
But like I said, theoretically, everything you're saying is good. But practically, will it work? Because Nigeria, Nigeria, that's where my own notion is. You see,
It's Nigeria that has problem. By the time we decentralize, there'll be no issues anymore. We'll decentralize and then, Nigeria is where the problem is.
You said
That
Nigeria
Nigeria is the problem.
Where again, I think the problem is in the organizing itself. It's not far. I think there are a few people who put together the protest. I think they had their links with Abuja, Lagos, and maybe one other state, and then a lot of other people independently carried out their own. Yes, Edo State, yeah. But if the protest is unified to every state and then in the diaspora, if it's easy, because for us to organize something that is going to be legit and have a lot of force, one, we have to understand that we don't have to use the Nigerian bank.
You see,
We don't have to use the Nigerian hospital.
you see the
Don't
protest.
if you still have your monies there, they will track it down and they stop everything again.
Let me
You
tell
know?
you what, the protest, the diasporans are the ones who made it go wilder, who made the whole world see it. Kudos to all, because without them and without the knowledge, because I believe the diasporans were the ones who were giving them the knowledge and the power how to go by it. But you've already said, MCIB, you said something. Nigeria itself is the problem. Because when people out there or people are trying to help them and they are not helping themselves, where do you go from there? That is why I said, theoretically, what you're saying is on point, but practically, is it going to work?
That's why we need to educate them first so that they understand.
Most of them are educated. Don't get me wrong.
No, ma. You can be educated in school and not be politically. That's why I said political education
Is
is
Nigerian
standalone.
education?
You have to go and research and talk to people that actually know. I studied law. I went to school, but they didn't teach me about Nigerian politics in my law. They did not teach me about how my government is terrible.
No, what they need, like you said, I understand people might be educated, but exposure matters.
Yeah.
The exposure.
Yeah.
Some of them, they travel out, they're still not exposed to things.
Traveling out is not exposure. You need to stay in that place to really understand. For me, I've traveled a lot before I finally came to settle here. It took me like maybe 6-7 years to finally understand. You know, kind of, if you stay here as a student, after students, if your time you go back to Nigeria, you have not seen it. You need to be in the society, struggle like the fellow citizens, the citizens of that society in Europe, have their aspirations and goals before you fully understand, comprehend that these things are done. Is a system thing. Their systems are planned, is deep rooted. It is why their organization, their countries function.
But
it is knowledge based.
Can I cut you?
Please, allow me to say something, please.
You see, I always tell people, when you're comparing Western world with third world, UK, it took 100 years for them to get to where they are. Rome wasn't built in a day. It took years. France, they had to go into revolutionary war, before they could become where they are. So all these things, you've got to take that into consideration. Me, I always tell people, don't really compare Western world with our third world. Before they get to, when you look into the history, you see what we are going through now. They went through it. At one point, they revolted. However, I would take, because I'm in UK, I would take UK as an example. Before the House of Parliament was there, it was only the monarchy that was ruling. They had to revolt. That is where the House of Parliament came, where they are for the people, not the royals who will be the one controlling. So, and this took place in UK, in Britain, over 100 years ago. So we've got to sit down and think. I understand what everybody is saying. The whole world is exposed. There's exposure. Thank God for social media. Thank God that we're seeing a lot of things. And by saying things out, things could be corrected. And I always say this to people. Charity begins at home. The change starts from me, you, everybody out there in Nigeria. Change, we cannot say, oh, the government is corrupt, this is corrupt, when family home is corrupt as well. When corruption starts from the home, we need to change that mindset. We need, like what MCIB said, education and exposure. When someone like me, you, Don Zubby, will go home, your family will be thinking of something will be like, say, 100,000. They'll be telling you it's 200,000.
Because they are
What is
hungry.
that?
They need the money.
Let
Some
us forget.
people, it's not because they want to
No,
do it.
no, this is not
Ah,
about hungry.
My sister, let's
This
not put it that they are hungry.
this
Being
is not
hungry do not allow you to do that now.
this
I
is
get that.
this is not about hungry. This is about selfish and self-centeredness.
Right.
Until we stop that thing, until we stop that, oh, I am self-centered, selfish. I want to be the only one making it. Until that stops. And greed, until that stops. And that is why I use the word charity begins at home. It is from the home this thing starts, and it starts going out. They take it to the workplace. We all see it in Western world. They still bring their stupidness to their embassies. It's still happening.
Hmm.
It's still happening. The stupidness from back home, and this is still greed, it's still selfishness, and it's still stupidity. They are exposed in Western world, but they don't care because that thing is in their blood and it's in their system. And that is why I said the change starts from every individual. You cannot say, oh, we want, before a tree grows, you have to uproot it. It's from the roots. It roots. When you want to build, yeah.
I understand what you're saying, ma. But you see, like, I'll give an instance so you understand my point of view too. I was bicycling to work the other day, and my bicycle, my tire was deflated. So I went to the bicycle repairer,
Bless you.
To fix it. So he just looked at it. He put this air pressure air in it, and he pumped it up. And he looked around, and he saw that there was nothing wrong with it. And he told me, "Look, your bicycle is perfectly fine. It's just the air got deflated somehow." So I took. He didn't ask for any money. He just gave it back to me. I took it. But it is because the truth is this. It's not as if he was the owner, or if the country was not good, he would not have asked for money. It was because this economy has been planned. The system is okay. That even if his business, I'm coming. I'm coming. Even if his business closes down, he will still have his he will not have much to lose because he will have his capital back. There's a way it is done anyway. But if it's in Nigeria, if your business closes down, nobody is helping you out. There's no system that even knows you exist. If you don't have a penny in your pocket, you're on your own. There's no jobless what's it called, token. If you're unemployed, there's no where money is coming from. Unlike it is done in Europe, where you have this unemployment benefit.
You still don't get the drift. Angel Love, thank you. You still don't get the drift. You see what you're saying? You're on point. Don't get me wrong. You see this system before it is put in place. It took years for Western world to get it right. Even they still haven't gotten it right. They are still striving, but they are better. Western, a third world country, a country, because as far as they are concerned, third world country is still striving. And that makes it better in the sense that in the next, I'm sorry to say this, people might not like it. My generation, your generation cannot fix Nigeria. Except that is the truth.
Well, no. Okay. Can I say something?
No, hold on. Let me finish.
Biafra is coming. Biafra is Oduduwa.
No, let me tell you one thing. You see all this Oduduwa, all this Biafra. I am not saying it will not work. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying it will not work. But not now. Because, number one, you see this Western world we are in. Who is feeding them back? Western world. Do they want Nigeria to be leveled up? No. Let us be frank. Let us be frank. Except if we are fully. This thing is a game of chess. It's a game. So it will still work, Don't get me wrong. I'm not God. Everything is in God's hands. However, it will take time. The only time it will work is, you see what Rollins did in Ghana. What Rollins did in Ghana. If someone else can have the courage to do what he did, that is the only time Nigeria, but because Nigeria is too exposed, that would be the only time things will work. But at the moment, there's still a lot of, I don't want to use Godfather, there's still a lot of things in the roots people don't see. Western world, okay, I'll tell you one thing. Western world is, you think, okay, all these parliaments, all these people in UK, you think they are the one ruling? There's still some people ruling. They still have to go back and talk to some people. You see these things, it's something, it goes deeper than what we are seeing. My own is, like I will keep saying, charity begins at home. Let us start the change from our homes. Let us start the change as individuals, and let us work it out. I know it is, these hands are not equal. It is going to be difficult. And it won't be difficult if we all cooperate. That is why I did ask MCIB, the youths, how unified are they? She's mentioned some things, the doctors did this, did that. But why the doctors are doing it, why these are doing it, some are there, are giving feedback. Does that mean some are in there and giving feedbacks?
We'll kill them when the time is right. We're never ready.
I'll tell you one thing.
Okay.
I always tell people, let God show you your enemy. And they always say something, your closest person is your closest enemy. You won't even know that is your enemy. Your enemy lies within, not outside, is within. I love the way the Oduduwas, the way the Biafrans are saying, and I'm sorry, what's this guy? Nnamdi Kanu, he said something to Yorubas. Now the thing is coming to haunt the Yorubas. He said something, I don't want to start giving anybody kudos. Celebrity timeout, I see you. But he said something.
We should give Nnamdi Kanu the kudos, Mama. He has tried enough. Mama,
he said some things.
Hold on, let Mama talk.
He said some things. Yoruba people didn't listen. Now it has started. He's now saying, he now told them, I warned you. Because Yoruba people, I'm sorry to say this, we are too over-friendly. And that is what is killing us. Celebrity, that is what it is killing Yoruba people. We embrace every Tom, Dick, and Harry, and that kills us. Now it is killing us seriously. Upon what's it called? Upon all these things happen, the Ududua, moreover, wherever, there's still some people within that thing who are going out, leaking information, going against the doctrine. Chiclems, I see you, I see everyone. So these are the things. That is why I said change should start from every individual. If me, you, everybody will say, okay, I want to change, let's change, let's start. We have to, I don't want to say 100% honest, but let us be honest with ourselves to a fault. But some people will not. They'll be like, that's where I'm eating. Why should I step down? Why should I do this? These are the things. So greed, all these things has to stop. Self-centeredness, selfishness has to stop. Once we get that off our system,
it's true. You're right.
Once we
You're
get
right,
that
man.
off our
Greed has to
system,
stop.
if that
But
greed is still
there is
there,
no
it's a
time.
problem.
There is no time everybody will have one voice, but still, what to be done has to be done. You understand? When Israel was fighting for their land, some Israel citizens who are living outside, they were already carrying their own arms to go and stop their own people
But they
from
still not
fighting for.
okay. Are they still not
You
fighting?
understand?
Are they
There
still
will
not
always be good
fighting?
Yeah,
and bad.
exactly. So it is still going to happen, but that doesn't mean that what has to happen
Should not
is not going to
happen.
happen.
Yes.
That is
It will happen.
that is
That's
why
what we are
that is
saying.
why I
We
said
have reached that,
no.
we have reached that stage.
Don't
We have reached the brink.
If they give
don't.
me Selena,
We
I
have
go do
reached the
wetin
brink.
Rollins do.
I
If
tell
they
you.
give me Selena
Ah,
now,
I tell you.
we have reached the brink.
yes,
Oh.
No. I tell you.
I'll pack power down.
I tell
All
you
of
one
them.
thing. I am not saying
Give
you
them
guys are
absolutely
not getting
mad.
me wrong. I am not saying we will not get there. Don't get me wrong. We will get there. But I am telling you, don't compare us with Western world because it took Western
Of
world
course, of course.
years of suffering. It took a
Yes.
lot of
Okay.
people
Okay.
died.
Good.
Okay, if that's the point, then yeah.
That's the point. A
Okay.
lot of people
Yeah.
died because when it comes to British history, I know a lot. And MCIB, you read law, and I'm sure you must have done. If you're in Britain, you must have done that particular law where there was revolution against the king, where they overthrew the king, and that was how House of Parliament started. They now put in section House of Lords, House of Parliament. House of Parliament is for the masses, it's for the public. House of Lords are the ones representing the monarchy. And House of Lords is where the law comes from. That is where all the acts in UK comes from. They still have to pass that bill. They will first reading, second reading, whatever, before they accept it. Now bring it out to the public. So these are the things we need to do. The only thing I don't like Nigeria, I'm sorry, the political system in Nigeria is rubbish.
Because it's still Nigeria.
Of course, that's what we are. That's what we are fighting against.
Is that not what we say
You
in the
see,
morning?
you see political system.
Oh my
Huh?
God. Yeah.
When a non-entity, when they tell a non-entity, a tout, to come and rule, what do you expect?
Oh, a poor mind. We always want to steal everything.
Not even a poor mind. I don't even want to
A
use
non-entity
poor.
can be rich, oh my dear.
A non-entity can be rich, but I'm talking of touts. Someone who has this,
poverty of the mind.
who the reasoning of thinking is all about aggressiveness.
Exactly.
These are the things.
Exactly.
And in Nigerian political system, like in Western world, before you can get to a particular stage, there will be screening. Upon screening, the opposition will be bringing, if they see any debt on you, they will bring it out, and that could make that person lose that post. But in Nigeria, never. That debt will
a
make that
governor
person.
said they didn't want COVID-19 vaccination in the state, and that person is trying to become president.
Can you imagine?
And you say we should. I mean, the thing that happened in our
You don't
country.
change topic. Leave coronavirus.
Hold on, no. Someone said UK will divide into 4 for what they did to us. Let me tell you one thing.
They were already divided into 3. Now one.
They even divided because Scotland wants to leave.
Good.
And if Scotland leaves, Northern Ireland will leave. If
Good.
Northern Ireland leave, Wales will leave. And where the money is Scotland, up north. That is where, because that's where the oil is. They tried to do memorandum, they voted, they could not leave. Because if they leave, there is no more United Kingdom. It is Kingdom United.
Well, maybe it's about time. Let everybody go their way.
Someone said Italy and Spain have money to pay to Nigeria too.
They should not pay it now. Oh. They should not pay. They should not hold that money for us. We don't need the money now.
Italy and Spain have money to pay Nigerians.
Baba Hassan, tell them they don't pay the money now. Oh. They should not pay it now. It will enter the end of corrupt position. We need it for when we have decentralized. They should not pay it now.
You know, sometimes I just wish I could be president of Nigeria for one day.
One day. Just half a
1
day is
day,
enough to destroy
30 minutes,
My own prayer,
30 minutes.
you know what my own prayer, I'm not meant to be saying this. My own prayer is let us get one Rollins that did.
I say, if now give me
That's
Selena, give me
that's
Within
Selena.
30
just
minutes.
that person who will have that courage that you know what, enough is enough.
Mommy, do you know where
Let's
they do
finish them.
Selena? Do you know where they do? If they shoot me, I don't go die. Give it to me. I will go and give them apple and I will kill them. If you tell me a place where I will go now and they will give me something in my body where I don't go die.
Please, I have one question. So, you mean that all this while Mazen Nandekalo has been saying, you mean that Nandekalo is very right for all he has been saying?
There's some things he says I don't abide by.
Okay.
But there's a lot of truth in what he has been saying.
Okay.
There's a lot of eye opener in what he has been saying.
Okay.
So now people's eyes are now awake. Because now they've stayed awoken. They are seeing it. But some people are still, but they have seen it now that enough is enough. Okay, you see this kidnapping that they're doing. I believe you. I believe this kidnapping thing is a way of money laundering.
Okay.
To me.
Their last mission, right?
No, all the kidnappings they've been doing, all these children, is money laundering. Because America has offered them that this thing, America first of all, because they had like a seminar thing, and America said this thing is internal. The problem is within internal, what do they call this thing? Internal affairs. And America offered to help. They declined.
They will decline now because they want to go and shake hands with those people later. You know, it's always in Nigeria where headsmen, after killing, they will shake their hand and say, we are offering them.
How can you be calling headsmen bandits or someone
They are
kidnapping?
bandits now.
Bandits. How can you rebrand a criminal?
But you cannot enter.
And you can. How can you rebrand them? How can you not block their account? How can you now go and say someone is a negotiator? You don't negotiate with kidnappers. You get them. Kidnapper, anybody who kidnaps, it's a terrible offense. They should not be reckoned with. You know?
Okay.
And you know what? The funny thing is, the so-called leaders of the free world, why haven't they said anything?
They won't say anything because
they benefit from us being down.
Because they are part of the system. They don't want that thing to go up. They spoiled. They are one of those who spoiled. What's it called? This thing of Nigeria. It's wonderful. Our money was one of the powerful currency in the world.
Yeah.
They brought it down. They didn't like it. All the people who wanted the thing to work, did Nigeria put them there? No. They were not putting them there. They were busy either killing them off or overthrowing them. So all these things are the things we need to understand. And every day our money becomes more worthless.
More worthless. Imagine that. For a giant of Africa. So annoying.
And to me, our money is still as worthless as anything. And the way it's going, they want it to be worthless. Look at now.
1,000.
Look at now. 1 naira is to 1 pound is 681 naira as of today. Where are we going? Which way, Nigeria? How do you?
And not even direct foreign investment upon how worthless the money is. At least it should be attracting investment. It's not doing that.
Apart from that, because of all this insecurity, all this nonsense that is going on, people are afraid to come in and invest. Foreigners that are coming into the country are not coming to invest, they're coming to steal and take it back.
Yeah.
That is the
truth. Of course. Any of those, they're criminal.
They're coming.
And our government know their agenda. Why our government allow them to come?
They are also gaining, Zubby.
Because they are gaining.
And then they will come meet now. Say, we'll do this thing, run them, share package. Before you know now, you be like Desiani, they will go. They'll go the
Yeah.
money when
So
fit
what
give
does
everybody house, they'll go they spend them.
what does it
I
still
mean, look at how many refineries you have that is not working, and then one person is a private person is building a refinery,
refinery?
but the country refurbish its refinery.
How
What
can the
does it
refinery be private? It should be publicly
private?
handled.
It should be public. So
Exactly.
what does it boil down to? Greed,
Ma,
selfishness, and self-centeredness. It's still those three things that is killing Nigeria.
please, 1 minute. Instagram is trying to tell me my time is
Okay.
Are
Thank you
you
very
have you
much
been
for
long
having
for
me.
so
Oh.
long? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's 9 o'clock, ma.
Okay. It's just
Thank
after
you for
9
having
UK.
me.
Thank you for having
All
me.
right, guys.
Yeah,
I will
thank
follow
you,
you
thank
guys.
you, thank you.
All right,
MCIB
no
and
problem.
Mommy. I'll
Bye-bye.
follow you guys.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Zubby.
All
Bye.
right.
Bye, man.
Bye.
All right.